So what are you talking about? You're too intelligent for that. Most of those people, same what? Muslims are great people. Okay, great. But Riri, why are you saying that? Like, why was that the first thing that you said? I don't get it. Because you're talking about our religion. Okay. All right, fair enough. So anybody, okay, you know what? No problem. I don't think you've been here long enough. Maybe a little bit of a rookie, and that's fine. That's definitely fine. Someone is moody. Are you talking about me? Nagin. How am I moody? Just I was asking why she came in and open. Jesse J, thank you, babe. The Fifth Fleet in Bahrain is no more. I don't give a fuck about Bahrain. Who cares? Trump announced he's going to speak to the nation on Thursday night. So I think a lot of people were thinking it's going to be about the Middle East. And it appears it's about the 2020 election. And this is the shit that I'm talking about with Trump that frustrates me. Why are we going to hold a prime time address to talk about the 2020 election? Oh, so you were talking about me. That's rude. What up, Bombi? And keep in mind, I defend Nagin nonstop. The Fifth Fleet in the U.S. Navy station in Bahrain. So that it's gone. What is it? Is that Douglas? Where are you? Like, did you leave the app or something? I'm messing with you. Somebody said, Douglas, and I don't know if it's true, that all the warmongering, fear mongering fools on this app said, listen, don't replay Dave's live. And then somebody said you stopped going live. Is that true? Is that true that the boycott? I can't have been gone too long. I still have a viewer badge. I don't even know what's a viewer badge. I don't even understand what that means. Just wait, Douglas. Can you answer yes or no? Is it true that you? Oh, the Harme. Is it true that Jewish people or pro-Israelis pressured you not to replay my broadcast, and that's why you no longer go live? And you could have been live today. I don't know. What are you laughing at, Jesse J? I'm being dead ass serious. There's a boycott. Yes, Slinky. I think most of the friends that you sit with. Now, to be fair, most of them are now blocked. But it is what it is. W Doug, there you go. You didn't get the memo? That's weird because I see you sitting on panels in videos where, well, that's really better. I miss Why You Mad. Where's she at? I don't know. Is that sincere or do you not like Why You Mad? No, I'm being sincere.
What's
Bobby?
up, Dave?
What's up, Bobby?
Where's my friend Hannah? I need to share the live to Hannah. Like, poor Hannah, she's been going through it today, man. I don't know why people bully
Hannah,
her.
Jewish queen?
Yeah, like she got told, imagine by Daniela of all people, that she gives Jews a bad look on your platform. Like the
What
absolute
was Hannah's
irony, you
response?
couldn't write it. Thank you, Nagin. Hannah's response was like, "What?" And then like Kapara told her, "Oh, maybe it's just best that like you lay off Dave's for a little bit." And Hannah was like, "Don't fucking tell me what to do. Like I'm gonna go to Dave if I want to go to Dave's." And then it was so dumb because Hannah goes, "Well, do you tell the same thing to Daniel when he goes on Dave's?" And she was like, "Well, no, Daniel actually does a good job defending Jewish people." And I was just thinking in my head, like, for the like love of her, like Hashem, Allah, Jesus, like, why on earth does she think she has the right to speak on who is a good look for Jews, especially on like TikTok?
Wait, why
Like,
is Jesse saying poor Dave? Okay.
I don't know. W Jesse though.
Uh, Hannah needs my username. I go where I want 3. Yeah, hell yeah.
She stood her own though, to be fair. Like, but like they just made up, and then again,
I'm gonna be honest.
how's
I'm gonna log into my Telegram, and that kind of shit better be in there because there's been a lot of bullshit sent to me where I will sit there and watch a 3-minute video or whatever it is and think to myself, why the fuck is this being sent to me? Like some are better than others, no doubt. Um, so let's open. Wait, why can't I log in?
No, it was going on for a while, and then Daniela was like, going back to the thing of, oh, well, didn't Abu Aisha or whatever send you this amount or that amount? And I was just kind of like in my head, just thinking, like, again, you can't, thank you, Hardy, you can't really shame someone for doing something that like your best friend has done. Like, it makes no sense. Like, you're trying to sit there and have a got you moment with Hannah over something that your friend has done. Like, W Hannah getting
Somebody.
money if you did.
Okay, so I'm in Telegram. Somebody suggested that I should allow Daniela back up to help make Jews look better. Okay, that was one and look at this. One of my most favorite people on the app. Okay, there's multiple videos. Looks like Hannah head to head with I don't know who. Oh, Daniela's in a box head to head.
Oh yeah, on Kapara's, yeah, that's where they had that whole altercation thingy majiggy.
And this queen gave a recap. Ready? It says recap. 1, pressuring Hannah to stop joining your lives. 2, Daniela, new allegations that Hannah took 7K from Abu for a car down payment. But some people mention in the comments it might be a scripted beef. Is that possible?
I don't think so.
Okay, no.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Like, I think from what I could tell, it was something to do with, like, Daniela wanting Hannah to keep her name out of her mouth. But I mean, I don't know. Has Hannah been up here? Because unless I missed, I haven't. Oh, here she is. Hannah's here now. But
Hannah has been up here, but I don't think she comes up here to bash Daniela.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. I haven't seen her up here like talking mad shit about people, so I don't understand why she's getting the tail end like of like shit.
Hannah, should I just replay the videos, or do you want to come up and tell your side? Who's that, Bombay? That didn't sound like Issa. Let me find out. Bombay got a new man while she's fucking away with Issa.
Anyways, so
I was told
I
you were told not to come fucking back here.
Oh yes, but nobody's gonna tell me what to do with my life. You understand me?
Okay. But why would she tell you not to come back here?
She's not my mother.
No, I'm not. I know she's
Because
not. Why would she?
apparently, I am friends with anti-Semites. That's what she claims. And you know, Daniel likes to come for me left, right, and center. And he got today, you know. He really got today. And this is what I'm saying. It's like you really poked the wrong people. You know, I won't, you know, do that, but other people would.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I'm saying. It's like, girl, like we know this is the thing. There's like nothing interesting about, you know, people that feel the need to talk about somebody else is because nobody will listen when they talk about themselves.
Sure. No, I know, I get it. So how did it end? Because somebody sent, I don't know, a handful of videos. I don't know how many, but I was ready to listen to them, and then you came in.
Guys,
Sure.
Hi, Saja. How's it going, baby?
great. How are you guys?
I'm great. Yariv down there in the bottom right. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Why did you want to come up?
Why are you spreading misinformation about Charlie Kirk?
Okay, go ahead. Wait, what is misinformation? It says who and what killed Charlie Kirk.
You don't know? Or
Okay,
you
go ahead.
replied to Israel? Because last week in the court of Charlie Kirk, in the court, they actually show the video, the exactly video from the roof that
What did
showing
they show?
exactly.
What did they show?
They showed this guy, that the trans lover who analyzed Charlie Kirk. They showed
Okay.
him.
And then he disassembled the weapon.
No,
And
no, no.
then
He
he
did.
reassembled
No,
it
no.
back. Hold
No,
on,
no,
hold on,
no,
hold on. Let me
no,
speak.
no.
Then he
But,
reassembled it
oh
back
my God.
and then dumped it in the forest.
Actually,
That's my question.
actually, yes, yes. If
Oh
you have
wow.
been in the court, if you
Hannah, you better
not
And
Israel
then
not
went to
member.
an
you
ice
better
cream shop.
not ask too many questions, Hannah.
No, it's unbelievable how you American love conspiracy theory. That there is actually a video that was playing on the court,
Did
Marshall.
you say, was it played publicly?
No, it was not played publicly. It
Okay,
was
so
not played. It
I
was.
must tell you, Yariv, are you in Israel, sir?
Yes, I'm in Israel.
I
Yes.
must tell you, maybe start up a group chat and everybody get on the same talking points because somebody told me that another male from Israel messaged me on Telegram saying, "Well, it's the video that was shown was Charlie getting shot, not Tyler with a gun on top of a roof." Okay, so maybe let's get the same talking points. Maybe we can meet back here in a few hours and we could get things squared away.
I was reading this about in the news about your American news that say that
Okay.
the actually video that showing this guy analyze Charlie Kirk.
What did they
This is
show? What did the news say?
the news said that they show them on the rooftop going with the gun,
Okay.
scroll to the gun, shooting Charlie Kirk, then take the gun inside his pants. Okay, he was not disassemble his gun. He actually take it inside
Okay,
his
but
pants.
I haven't seen
To
it.
put it
Okay, but I
inside his pants, he would have to disassemble it because that was a
No,
rifle.
no.
So he
No.
disassembled the rifle, then
No, this is
assembled
the
it back, and then
misinformation.
hid it in the woods, and then went to an ice cream store.
This is the
Sounds like a
misinformation
crazy
you spread.
afternoon to me.
wait, hold on, you
Yeah.
Hannah, baby. Do you have a word limit now?
What do you mean?
Like, did Daniela put a word limit on you? Like, you could say 12 words, 20 words, 100 words?
Yeah, apparently.
What do you mean a word limit?
I don't know. Maybe. Well, first you
She's
said
just
you're
not
not allowed
allowed
here.
to. Yeah, she's
She's
not
not allowed
allowed
here.
to.
Period.
She's not a good look for Jews.
No.
Basically, that's what it
I
is.
am apparently a self-hating Jew. I have an IQ of who has no brains. I'm
Okay.
just thinking.
Wait, hold on, Hannah, babe. How did you respond to that criticism?
Oh, I
Like,
did not.
I'll watch the videos later. I'm not going to replay it now. But how did you respond?
I mean, I
I'll
did
get
throw
back to you
some
in a
shots
second.
back.
What?
I did throw some shots back. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay,
Wasn't
but
my
it's
finest moment.
okay, but it's very simple. How many Jews have you doxed or fought with?
I fought with a
Not
lot
many,
of
not as many. Okay.
here and there. Yes, I fought with them. Doxed. I have not doxed Jews.
The second she starts lecturing you, fucking leave the live or disconnect or whatever. What the fuck is that about? Okay, so
She's the Pope now. Yeah. So she opened up a live to discuss which Christians are saved and which Christians are not.
all right, my new favorite Savvy is here. Savvy Moon, how's it going?
Hi. My goodness. Thank God you guys are here.
Okay, you want to talk about Charlie, and we were dealing with drama. So let's go back to the Charlie thing. Savvy, what are your thoughts on it?
Okay, here's where I'm at so far.
Okay, go ahead. Babe.
I don't think it was a lone pew pew man. Okay.
Okay.
I think Lance Twiggs is letting on more than he knows. I have seen theories that they believe it was Lance, actually, because he had access to all of the things, the phone, the pew-pew, the car, etc. The problem with that, because there's pictures, the grainy photos we have of the alleged shooter, pew-pewer, their earlobes are not attached, but Tyler Robinson's are. Now, it's clear enough to make that out. You can't really make anything else out. My issue with it being Lance Twiggs is he has very long hair. We saw him at that preliminary hearing. He has long hair. His hair would have been at least to the chin when this happened. I just don't know how you tuck that into a hat well enough that the sideburns don't pop. I mean, it looks like a short haircut. So I'm not sold on that. Also, the messages from X a week before within the trans community saying that something big was coming. They couldn't wait. Just wait, guys. It's going to be crazy. Someone literally said it was going to happen. So,
Can I tell you point blank? My where I stand right now, Savvy, is one, the microphone is what murdered Charlie. And two, the security team was in on it. And I could show you dozens of videos that back up both of those claims. There is no doubt in my mind. Go ahead.
yeah, I've seen them. Here, my issue is that these are all like what ifs, and like I do understand it. Candace, Baron Coleman, a lot of these people. People that are like pew-pew experts, they've really been diving into it. And so it does make me very weary. But, I mean, the pew-pew that was used, the ballistic jacket, the whatever it's called, the jacket of that bullet, it traced to Tyler Robinson. And it was like, the DNA was like a 1 in a trillion. So I don't know. And like the video that the people saw.
Okay, hold on. I want to let other people get in.
Okay,
Can I just ask you, just point blank, what killed Charlie Kirk in your mind sitting here right now?
I'm like 70% that it was the pew pew.
It
At
was a
first
bullet.
I thought,
Okay,
yeah,
no problem. Just short answers. And then who shot him?
again, 70% that it was Tyler Robinson.
Okay, fair enough. Yariv, I want to open it back up to you. I know you.
Thanks God for Savi that she's have a common sense.
She is,
Thanks
I
God for
guess,
that.
in your mind, 70% common sense because she's 70% sure it was the gun by Tyler Robinson, right?
Still, she had some common sense. Still, she
Okay,
had
so
something.
Okay, 70% common
He'll
sense.
take what he can get. You know?
It's better than zero, and it's more closer to 100. Hallelujah. Because here, Hannah, she's in zero. So you see, Sav, she's 75, Hannah is zero. So it's better for Sav.
Okay, but I will say this, that we have not seen, maybe I'll throw it out to you, Yariv. What hardcore evidence have you seen that confirms Tyler Robinson has done it?
So I read the news, I read the articles.
Okay,
and
no.
what-
Don't tell me where you got it from. Just tell me the hardcore evidence you have seen. Just go one by one.
So if your court is correct and your report is correct, so the family said that they saw the video of the shooter on the roof and exactly what happened. So again, if you don't believe you're caught, this is your problem. But again, was the evidence that was present last week in the court. So you cannot deny it. You try to deny it, but okay,
Okay, I
it's
don't
your
hear a
problem.
list of evidence. I'm sorry.
So there is a list of evidence in
Okay,
the
what is
court
it?
that point to this guy, Taylor Robinson's.
Okay, what is the evidence that you have seen?
I didn't see. I just read the article that the court said that they actually asked to close all the press video because they didn't want to show this to the public, and only the in the court they show it to the family and to the lawyers, and they show and the report described that they was showing
Okay, so basically
Tyler
nothing. You got
Robinson.
nothing. You
No,
got nothing,
no.
sir.
I myself, no, I don't get nothing. But I read your court information. So
Right.
from
Where
your
did you
court
read the court
information,
information at? Where did you read the court information at? Tell me.
I will find you the source because probably you will not read the Hebrew source.
Stop, court. Please. Just worry about whatever. Go ahead.
I will find you the source, okay, in English because probably you will not read Hebrew and I'm not
No,
speak
I
very
barely
good.
know English.
You speak very good the English colonizers.
Okay.
Probably you're going to speak the Arab colonizer later more.
I have no clue what the hell you're saying.
Why we all speak here in English? Because of the English colonizers.
Okay, let's just start over. Let's start over. No, I know, court. I know. That's a grown-ass woman, court. I understand. I'm not saying she's lying. Did I call her a liar? Is she a pathological liar? No, of course not. Yes, Ajita. Just so you know, Savvy, my friend Court in the chat, she's saying you should not turn on your camera because people that come in here are fucking nuts. Just do it. So I want to make sure you saw that.
Oh, I'm on mute. I was like, that's okay. I'll turn it off. I just wanted to see my pretty face for a minute.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah. Okay. Court, she just wanted to see her pretty face. That's all. That's all. Court.
I'm so excited for Candace's video tonight. Because she said on Sean Ryan's show, she doesn't even think he was there. I don't know. And I told you this already.
Do
The
you
last
think,
time
I'm just curious, do you think like Candace has any credibility?
well, see, that's my issue is like she doesn't give us any of her sources. We just have to trust that she is keeping their anonymity to protect them. That doesn't do anything for me, you know? And it's making me go a little bit crazy because now when they're presenting the evidence in the preliminary trial, I'm going, oh, well, how can I trust that? I don't know, because it's their job. So I'm really all over the place with it. I love Candace, but I don't think she would be doing this just for the hell of it, you know?
I mean, how many clicks has she gotten
A
from
lot.
it?
No, I know.
You know, but she is like she doesn't bring any full fledged proof. You know, maybe some things that she's saying, maybe like 10-15% things that she's saying is true. But again, I just wouldn't. Like she's not.
Candace needs to start giving her sources, or nothing that she says is like, why would we listen
Well,
to
who
her?
gives their sources?
I mean, how can she back up all these claims, though? Sometimes she goes live just to rant, and it's just like all over the place, and it's like, okay, I want to listen to her side. I want to gather like everything and just take it in and process it. But how can you when you don't even know where all this information she's flinging at us is coming from? It's tough.
That's exactly right.
And
Okay, Sajida, are you with what killed Charlie Kirk?
I'm
Saj?
at still, I don't know because I don't know who it was. There's not enough
Okay.
evidence to completely
Did
for
a
me to make a
bullet
claim.
kill Charlie Kirk?
Again, even that is inconclusive, right? But when I watched the videos of the microphone theory, the way his shirt
Mm-hmm.
lifted, the way everything went after that, the way the shirt was missing, all that comes along with the microphone theory, it makes so much sense because I
It is
saw it also
not.
with my eyes.
It's not inconclusive, though. I mean, unless you don't believe the state.
No, we
Well,
looked it
no.
up the other day with
Okay.
the bullet fragments, no?
No, it's not inconclusive that he was pew-pewed with a gun. They have retrieved the bullet. It's not conclusive that it
It
was.
matches with the quote
No,
unquote
they
gun that was
retrieved
Yes.
used.
fragments of the
Yeah.
bullet,
Yeah.
They
not
also
a
have
bullet.
but they also have the casing out there on there. The only thing that they can't prove is that it came from the weapon that it came from Tyler Robinson's pew pew. They do know that it was a bullet, though.
Savvy, I just want to tell you this is where I'm at. It's either I believe my eyes or I believe everything the government says in regards to this case. And I trust my eyes, with or without my glasses, more than I trust the government. And there's too many things that are just fucking weird about this case.
I mean, but when you go back and rewatch him getting hit, you hear the gun, you see the hole, and then you immediately see the gushing. The microphone, when he's talking on it, he says,
Wait, can you
including or
verify? Can you
you go.
verify? Wait, Sav. Can you verify that that sound was a gun?
Of course not. But what I'm saying
Okay.
is they could have played a sound over some loudspeaker. Okay, well we'll say that it's not true. It was a fake gun sound, or it
No,
was
I
a
don't.
sound
No.
from something
Okay.
else.
Go ahead.
The microphone theory messes with me because he talks in the microphone. He says, including or not including gun violence. And then he puts the microphone as if to say, your turn to talk, points it towards the guy, and boom.
There we go. Okay, so that's why we're confused. Okay, so whenever I say it was the microphone, you're thinking, and maybe that's where I've gone wrong. Maybe I haven't done a good enough job of explaining this. I'm not talking about the physical microphone the man was holding.
Oh, the Rode microphone.
Correct. And if whenever we're done here, I'm going to send you a video where the best video I've seen so far is you see the magnet right on his white shirt.
Mm-hmm.
You see the shirt rise up to the point where it covers his neck. Okay, that's how high it rose up. And then when it comes back down, obviously it's in slow mo. When the shirt comes back down, you see the mark where the whatever went inside of him struck him. So, so I don't understand what else it could be.
what I
Go
saw
ahead.
is that he had, let's say, a microphone here,
Uh huh.
and then all of a sudden you hear the loud sound, and you see his thing going over here, and it kind of flew this way, and that's where his injury was. Like it literally like got him right there.
It would have to be, it couldn't be what was on it couldn't be the Rode microphone. It would have to be something underneath the shirt. Is that what you're saying,
Yes,
host?
ma'am.
Okay, because yeah, the Rode microphone, it wouldn't make that. I mean, it's like physically impossible to do a moon crescent like pew, and then like that perfect. I feel like it would have shot through. You would have seen it from a different angle. Does that make sense?
Sure, but I mean, I think sometimes when people say, "Well, the sound or this or that," that's working under the assumption if it was a microphone, that would be assuming you know what it would sound like, right? And I don't know what it would sound like, so I
I
don't know.
just, we saw a video of a guy running off the roof. I mean, it so, to me, it so clearly was a gunshot wound. The fact that it's even being entertained is because of is because the bullet didn't go through. That's the problem. But this was a soft point bullet. They do stop because they're meant to hunt, huge game. I don't know if you want to like shoot all the way through them. I'm not a hunter, but it's not unheard of. And you can see from the back position from people in the crowd, you can see how much damage that bullet does to his muscles. I mean, you can see his whole body deforms, his face deforms, the back of his head deforms. Like, it doesn't look, I don't, and for me, an explosive would be just that. You'd have char marks everywhere on his under his chin. You'd have, I would imagine, like pieces of skin peeled off. I'm 100% that it was a bullet.
Okay, so we went up 30% in 2 minutes, so that's great.
No. I'm 70% on who did it.
Gotcha. Okay, very good.
It could be, this is what I was thinking. It could be the leftist, there's like so many conspiracies of who was behind it. I don't think necessarily him himself was, because just when he said that trans comment, boom, it goes off. It's just very coincidental to me.
All right, let me let Leah get in. Leah, how are you, love?
Hey, boo boo. So this is my thinking. All right, so just say this is going to trial, of course, but when it goes to trial, and listen to all of us up here. Can you imagine if the defense team can come up and just put evidence on that can support the microphone theory? And then just imagine if they can put something into perspective to where they could say it wasn't just one person, it was multiple people, or just pretend like they say, look at Lance Twigg and let's dress him up. Can you imagine all the reasonable doubt they're going to put on that jury when we can't even get, you know what I mean? If they don't have a whole lot more to show, but they do bring in the defense team that can kind of twist them the way we are right now. Like, there's a possibility he could get off.
I mean, that's where I'm at too. That's why I'm 70%.
Oh yeah.
How someone asked why didn't they do what Leah was talking about last week? It's because it was them trying to take it to trial, so they have to prove without a reasonable doubt that they have evidence to prosecute Tyler. It wasn't the defense to be like, oh well, I think it's all.
Just keep in mind, whenever we were talking about this last week, all the Tyler did it crowd, they came in here and said, look, the preliminary trial's next week, then the regular trial is going to start the following week. I called them out and said it was bullshit. Sure enough, I was right. The preliminary trial is still currently, I guess, active, but it's paused until September 1st.
Right.
So we're not going to hear... Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm sorry.
What's beeping, baby? You're not at the hospital, are you?
No, my girl.
Okay, just checking on you.
Like
okay,
crazy.
that's fine. Whatever.
No.
It's all good. All right, go ahead.
But, well, Dave, you just made me lose my thought there. But
Okay,
what
I
I want to say
apologize.
is this. I want to say, okay, just imagine this, though. Imagine that, hold on.
Is that thing?
I'm going to be honest. I
Text
don't know.
messaging.
Oh,
It's what?
hell no. You got a Samsung, don't you?
You.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure they're great. But that is weird that on TikTok you can hear Samsung notifications.
Okay. All right. Anybody else?
Okay,
She was
let
saying
me
something
finish.
about
Okay.
September
Yeah, let me
1st.
finish.
Wait, hold on. Let Leah go. Go ahead, Leah. And then
Okay.
let's have it get back in.
Sorry. But
Wait,
anyways,
who's blowing your phone up like that? I'm just kidding.
my
Don't answer.
girl. It's my
Don't
girl.
answer. Don't answer. Go ahead.
It's my girl. Okay, anyways. What if they can show the bullet was inconclusive, right? But what if they could even put the theory up there that there was a second Pew Pure, right? And that even though he was on the roof here, it could have come from a different direction, which could have explained what was happening with, if it was a different angle. I don't know. I've been thinking about everything.
What about the video that the people in court said they saw? Do you think they're all lying?
Um, can you describe to me what video you think they saw?
According to them, they
Okay.
saw an HD video zoomed in of Tyler Robinson taking the shot. That is their
Okay.
testimony, and it was several people.
All right, so let me tell you my thoughts on that, okay? On day one of the trial, the prosecutor stood in front of the judge. I have the video, I could send it to you, where the prosecutor says there is no video that shows Tyler Robinson shooting. That was on day one. On the last day, before they take a 7-week break, all of a sudden there's a video played, not only a grainy video, but high definition 4K for everybody to see. And just one more sentence, then I'll let you respond. My prediction is when we come back on September 1st or shortly thereafter, he takes a plea deal, avoids the death penalty, and it's over. That's my prediction, but go ahead.
I agree with that.
Savvy, do you want to respond to that, love?
To me, the whole thing's frustrating because if it doesn't go to trial, we're not going to get to see the video. We should be able to see all of the evidence. This is ridiculous. That's number one. I really can't dispute anything you said. I am interested to go back and watch because I did see the clip you're talking about where they said they don't have evidence of that. So I want more context of that. Not from you. Don't worry.
More context. It was word for word.
No. You don't have to break it.
Oh, go ahead.
I'm just saying you don't have to break it down. I'm just saying that is a very weird thing to say. Like, why would you say that? And then the end of the week, you show the video that didn't exist. Like, I'm on your side with that.
Okay. All right. So are you still at 100% or?
I'm at 100% that he was shot with a gun. I'm 70% that it was Tyler. Again, until the trial. I'm going to be honest.
Okay. Fair enough. But I don't think there's ever going to be a trial. But let's go to
Really?
Grip. That's my opinion, but I mean, who knows? Grip, where are you from?
Hey, I'm from Georgia.
All right. What brings you up, kind sir?
Yeah, I just heard you talking about the video, and I just wanted to clarify that was actually in reference to Exhibit 12.1, where they enhanced the footage, and then later on, the judge graph, he didn't want any of the enhancements done. He wanted to see the raw footage just as is with no zooms or circles. So that was in reference to
You're
Exhibit
talking about the
12.4.
footage that was shown on like day 1 or 2, and the judge
Correct.
said, right, no, we're not talking about that. What we're talking about is there were people inside the courtroom that after it was done for the week, or I guess for a while now.
Right.
Go ahead.
No, I know all that. I'm just saying what you were referencing was that. That's when they were saying we don't have images of the pew-pewing or whatever. That was in reference to that exhibit specifically.
So why wouldn't he clarify and say it's not in this exhibit? Of course, we have images of him doing the shooting.
Well, there was a lot of things that weren't clarified, particularly in moments in the court, like specifically, for example, the DNA. They were going over the DNA of the towel and the screwdriver, and they misspoke. The DNA analyst did, and she said that 89% of the DNA on the screwdriver was Twiggs and only 11% was Robinson. And then she said on the actual, the towel, it was 95% Twiggs and 5% Robinson. And then they had her clarify, and she was like, oh, actually, no, it was this specifically. And she looked at the document and everything. So it could have just been a clerical issue.
A clerical issue. Okay, no problem. So, Bianca, sitting here today, who killed Charlie Kirk, in your opinion?
I believe Tyler Robinson did.
Gotcha.
Without question.
Oh, without question. And what evidence have you seen that cannot be altered or changed by the government or anybody involved? Have you seen any hardcore evidence?
Yes, I've seen the
Okay,
surveillance footage, the CSLI data, the surveillance footage of the individual walking up the stairwell, the CSLI data that was tied to Robinson specifically. That is his metadata on his phone. They extracted that. They showed the text messages in court.
The hardcore evidence you have seen is that Tyler Robinson walked up the stairs.
No, what I'm saying is that's a part of it. It's also the DNA evidence as well, because his DNA was the only DNA found on the rifle.
Wrong. I thought there was 5 people's DNA on the rifle.
Yeah, they clarified that in the prelim. It was only his DNA found on the rifle.
It was only his that was layered in the way that he would have taken the shot recently. Think of it as like a hair follicle. When it falls off, it still has the root for a certain amount of days. It degrades and is gone by 3 days. That's very similar to DNA. You can at least pinpoint.
Wait, can you say that again?
Okay. So you're right about it being multiple prints, but
But he's saying I'm wrong.
No, the probability that it was Tyler Robinson's prints that did the shooting was 1 in a trillion, because of how they're able to analyze the overlapping of the DNA. Because I had to go back and rewatch this. She was explaining it. I was like, wait, what? So and I believe it was actually four prints. And the way I look at it is, if you're into true crime, you'll know
I'm not, to be honest.
Oh, okay. Well, Jodi Arias, her hair was left behind at the scene of the crime, and she tried to say, "Well, I lived there before. It was from a hairbrush or something," but they knew it wasn't because the hair cuticle was freshly on the hair strand. This is similar to the DNA. The layers were different. You've got Paul's layers from 5 years ago. You've got, someone maybe touches like the top of it. Tyler Robinson's DNA, 1 in a trillion.
No problem, Leah, baby.
Fired that shot on September
1 in a trillion, he fired it?
Correct. Out of anyone else, it was him. And it's a 1 in a trillion chance that it was not him.
Unbelievable.
That's just what they said.
No. I'm not saying if you're quoting somebody from the court, I don't know what to tell you. I'm not saying you're lying or anything like that. Yeah. Brokeback, what do you got, Brokeback?
How you doing? I just wanted to bring up a point.
Sure.
To where, if obviously Tyler Robinson was on the roof, right? We know that, right?
Okay.
So what is the chances of it being a coincidence with the conspiracy? I believe the microphone thing. So with that said, that had to have been orchestrated, and why wouldn't the defense pick that up unless they were told not to, because they want this to be covered up by a possible mistrial, because why would Tyler Robinson agree to this type of orchestration to commit this atrocity that was well planned out? So obviously, why is it a coincidence that Tyler Robinson was up there at the same time that this microphone thing was happening? If you could explain that to me, or whatever your thoughts are, I'd appreciate it.
Grip or Savvy, do you want to respond to him?
Yeah, I'll just say that because the microphone thing didn't happen. In order for a shape charge or a pent charge to go off, you would need an equal and opposite reaction according to Newton's third law, and you don't see that. What you see is cavitation and hydrostatic shock. That's what indicates the necklace going up.
Why are we... Okay, good. Why was the necklace going up? Go ahead.
The necklace was going up because of cavitation and hydrostatic shock. That's why it was going up. If it was indeed an exploding microphone, you would see an equal and opposite reaction in the opposite direction of the explosion, so to speak. So that's why I don't believe the microphone theory. Plus, you would have smoke. You would also have fire.
Gotcha. No offense. I'm distracted with something right now, and I'm not able to really fucking push back on your sheepish nonsense. So I don't know what to tell you. So I could either, in honor of Douglas being here, I could play the video of who was fighting, Hannah and Daniela. But I can't push back on what is being said right now. What's up, Nino? How's it going? Should we heat up the pretzel oven? Yes or no? Why'd you kick me? Because I kicked everybody, Grip. Do you not see that, Grip? Do you not see that? I kicked everybody. That should tell you something else. Tell me, what does that mean? What are you talking about, Savin? Just so you know, somebody that is in the viewers, I said, explain this, and I sent the tweet, and I've sent that tweet to a lot of people, and the explanation he gave me is, it looks like his clipped on Rhodes mic flew upwards as he fell backwards, which makes sense. It was clipped with tension to his shirt, but he didn't fall. Wait, what? Did you watch the same video? Now, that sentence would make sense if he was falling backward. What are we doing?
Hey, what's up, Dave?
Nino, how are you, sir?
Good, good. Listen, I don't know much about this particular topic, but if possible, at some point, I want to talk about clavicular in Israel. I don't know if you're versed in it.
He was with an IDF, the chick in charge of social media, from what I gather, and she got fired. Wait, do I have that story right or no?
I don't know about that part. I just
Okay.
know he was in Israel with that lady, the sister of Dan Brown. Dan Brown, I think his name is. Dan
Okay.
Brown. I know she's in the IDF, yeah, but I don't know what she does there.
Well, she got fired.
Oh, she got fired.
That's what I
because of
read.
it?
I don't know if it's true or not, to be honest. I mean, that's what I read. It's Bianca is saying it's unfair. They're all blaming her.
No, I don't. So, my qualm is not about that. It's about. So I watched a video in which.
And
two
I
kids
just
from
want to
Israel-
clarify. I'm so sorry, Nino. Bianca said she resigned. Oh, I'm sorry. She was reassigned. Excuse me. Go ahead.
Yeah, but Bianca is in Israel. I'm not. I don't know what goes on
Sure.
there. Yeah, but I saw a video where two Israeli boys, in their early 20s, were like, "Hey, yeah, this guy's an anti-Semite." Like they wanted to kind of fight him, and I'm not for that. I think there's optics in it from a Western angle, and many people disagree with me. But there was another video where the speaker, the reporter, was asking him if he apologized for singing Heil Schmittler. I don't think you should ever ask for an apology. I think people need to grow into feeling that what they've done or said in the past that does not match their current values, and then they want to apologize. So I don't know. I felt like there is an opportunity for Israel to be seen the way it actually is, rather than the way it is portrayed. And some of the negativity around it is bad optics in the West.
Okay. All right. Do you want to talk about Ro Khanna?
Oh, Roken, I don't believe the guy to begin with. Like,
You
it's
don't believe
possible
the
that what he
videos
says
that
is-
he
is
posted?
true.
You don't believe the videos?
I didn't see videos. I saw photos, but here is okay.
That's what I'm talking about. Go ahead.
The important question is why was he there to begin with?
Okay.
Yeah, why?
Okay, so
Is that
because
something
he's the,
when you're a
because-
Democrat? Is it something you
Okay.
do?
Okay, I just want to be clear on the argument. You're saying he shouldn't have been there, so whatever happened to him, it is what it is. We should not discuss that. We should focus on why he was there. And to be honest, I don't know the answer on why he was there.
No, on the contrary. I think as someone conservative, my first hunch is to not trust anyone from the other side and to question
I don't trust
deeply,
anybody from my side. I don't have to trust anybody. But you know what I do trust? Videos.
No, don't trust videos. First of all, don't
Okay,
trust
don't
videos.
trust videos. Okay.
Yeah, especially from the pro-Pali side, they will decontextualize everything and then put a lie on it. Like those 70 Palestinians who were smuggled into Israel in a garbage truck. This lady, like the pink, whatever her, she works for Qatar. Forgot her name. She was a designer. She said, "Oh, look how the Israelis are treating the poor Palestinian. They move them to prison in garbage trucks." You see a video of 70 Palestinians in a garbage truck. That is true. You see that video. If you're going to trust that video and you're decontextualizing, then you think she's right. But the reality is these people chose on their own to smuggle themselves in a garbage truck from the freaking Arab territories into Israel. That is the truth. So if you're going to trust just a video deprived of context, when there's probably an agenda, because an American, whatever he is, he's a senator from the Bay Area, why does he decide to go?
But I mean,
He's a
whatever.
congressman, thank you very much. He's a congressman from the Bay Area who ran initially on not taking money from PACs, but took money from the tech bros, especially the Jews when it counted. And now that his base has changed, now that Berkeley is invaded by freaking Islamists, like go figure that, like LGBT for Islam, whatever. But now that his base has changed, he's trying to, it's not a grift, but he's pandering, right? He's pandering to his base. So why will you go to Judea Samaria, what they call the West Bank, and it's closed? It's closed to the public.
Okay, did you see the videos? Oh, wait, sorry. I didn't mute that account. Did you see the videos? Do you agree with what happened in the videos or no?
I saw 4 pictures and his statement. I am not aware. I am not aware of a video. But if you show me, I'll
I mean, it's all over Twitter. I mean, he posted videos.
Okay.
Just look him up on Twitter.
Okay. Do you want me to do that now? I can go and look at it.
No,
What
I mean,
does
you
it-
could just look
can
at it.
you
I
explain
mean,
it?
it's not like they're documentaries where they're multiple hours long.
Yeah, I can go look and come back. I'm not educated on it.
Okay, well, just go on mute and look if you want.
Okay.
Nino Lost the Plot says user 054923299102. So he lost the plot according to somebody's lurk account. So I don't know if that hurts at all or. All right, let's go back to Brokeback. Well, hold on one second. Yariv, do you have thoughts on the Ro Khanna story?
O'Connor?
What is that?
Hold on one second, Brokeback, please. Yariv, are you familiar with the Ro Khanna story?
No, I don't familiar
Okay.
with that. What?
No problem. Probably
it's
for the
about?
best, anyways. Brokeback, what do you got, sir?
Who, me?
You're the only Brokeback up here.
I'm Brokeback Bob. I'm from TikTok.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Dave, I love your live. I'm always a lurker. I want to give you money more. But anyways, no, I'm not trying to suck up to you at all. I'm just saying, listen, why is it a coincidence that Tyler Robinson was there at the same time this microphone episode happened?
Okay. Let
Is
let
it
me
a-
zero in on the conversation. What is your position? What killed Charlie Kirk? Let's start there.
Well, I want to say the microphone, but if it is that, isn't it weird that we have a Tyler Robinson possibly going to be a mistrial to cover everything up? Is
Well,
that
let's not. I'm with you. I agree with it. I don't think it's going to be a mistrial. I think he's going to take a plea deal. But whatever way it goes, that's more so like in the fall or winter, maybe
But
even
that's
next year.
fine.
Go
But
ahead.
that's fine. But why is it? Did it happen at the same day, same time of this thing happening? They had to have been orchestrated, is what I'm trying to say. There's no way around it. It's not that big of a coincidence, right?
Well, I think some people are working under the impression that the exploding microphone, people knew that that was going to go off. Tyler Robinson was a plant that George, what the fuck's his name? George Zinn, he was a plant. Uh, so that would be my answer to that question.
So you're saying this has something to do with the whole assassination?
Yeah, I don't
Right?
think, yeah,
It was
I do believe
orchestrated.
that.
It was
Yeah,
orchestrated.
yeah, I do believe that.
So obviously, then, I mean, Tyler Robinson might get off on technicalities, but obviously he was involved in this, and that's where the prosecution should search for money trails and all that for who's getting paid for doing what. But other than that, yeah, Tyler Robinson probably didn't unalive him. It was probably done nefariously other ways. Do you agree that Tyler Robinson was connected with the microphone?
I mean, it depends on your definition of connected. Was
Well,
he there?
I'm saying if the microphone did it, Tyler Robinson, there was no possible way that Tyler Robinson was there at the same time.
No, meaning yeah. If it was the microphone, Tyler Robinson, the George Zins, they were there along with the microphone. Like it was planned
Right.
for
So
them to be there.
they were all in on
Yes.
the deal.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I believe that. I believe that. Yes.
That's all I wanted to say is you know, that's that's all I wanted to say. I thank you, Dave, for letting me up. You could drop me down, but that's the only thing that makes sense to me with that scenario. So I appreciate you. I love you.
Brokeback,
And
I appreciate you, kind sir.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yehudi, can I ask a question? So
Yes, of course, you
Tyler,
reef.
so I understand Tyler Robinson was going to the roof and was uh,
Wait,
detonated the
hold on, yo,
microphone.
Reef, hold on one second. I'll let you go next. Mary, I don't. Mary is spamming in the chat. It was Republicans that killed Charlie Kirk. It was applied to blame Democrats. Earlier, he was saying something about he was a former IDF soldier, I believe. Mary, I'm just gonna mute you until you come up and you could say your piece. Okay? Go ahead, you Reef. Floor is yours.
So okay, so I will explain you what happened. Tyler Robinson was on the roof and he was detonated the microphone. That's all.
Okay. Wait, what?
Yeah, he was trigger the microphone. That's all.
But you were here saying that. Okay.
Well, why
Uh,
not? Why not? Why not? Tell me, why not? You have other proof?
no, I just don't believe that I don't think he set off the microphone.
No, he said at the microphone. Well, why not? Tell me why not?
Listen, why is it that everybody that's living in the state of Israel, when this conversation comes up, it's like, let's get fucking weird. Let's just say a
No,
whole bunch of weird
no,
shit. A bunch of
you're the weird
George
one.
Zins. That's what it seems like. You're just here to just say dumb shit.
No, you're saying dumb shit because you don't have any
Okay.
proof about the microphone. You don't have nothing,
I have
zero.
video proof.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay, no problem.
You assume because you don't even understand how a bomb in a microphone is working. Because
Do you understand how a bomb in a microphone works?
yes, I
You
understand
you
how
do.
bombs works.
How would
Yes,
it? Okay, go ahead.
when you
Is
can
this
see even.
classified info or no?
No, it's not classified information. You can see what happened in the pager with Hezbollah. What was the damage for the people? When
Thank you, fire
something is
chick.
blowing up, something is blowing up. You will see some smoke. You will see uh, the chuckles, the fire that the bomb is making. But this is not what happened in Charlie. What happened is shooting of a gun, not a bomb explode.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what to tell you. I think people that are saying there's no way in hell it was a bomb from a microphone. I think those people are working under the assumption that they know how a microphone that is designed to kill somebody. Okay, go ahead.
I serve in the IDF. Okay, I serve in the Air Force. I know how bombs work. I was in the
Okay.
military. I was in the wars. So you know you can understand when a bomb injure you, and you can understand when a gun injure you. You can smell it even. Okay,
Well, I
so
wasn't there to smell it. I can't smell the videos.
okay, you cannot smell the video, but
Bianca said served as what?
in the Air Force.
Okay, he served in the Air Force. Bianca.
Thank you for your amazing service. We love you, Yariv.
Thank you.
Dave loves you too.
Okay, great. Okay,
And
so
you still occupy my Air Force. You know, you still occupy the Air Force.
what? I wait. What?
You still occupy my Tel Aviv Ben Gurion Airport. You
Oh,
still
you were the
occupy
guy. Oh, you were the one that came up here bitching and moaning that the
Yes,
U.S.
yes.
jets are taking up parking spots at your airport. The
Yes,
balls
yes.
to do that.
Hey, at least they are
What
safe
balls
because
that takes? You
Bro,
ungrateful,
Ungrateful? Oh
ungrateful.
my
Oh,
God.
unfucking
no,
believable.
no. Same team,
Imagine
Dave.
that.
Same team.
Imagine bitching and
Same
moaning
team.
that the U.S. military is taking up parking spots at your fucking airport.
It's
The
a
No,
dumb
same
civilian
team.
shit.
No,
airport.
guys,
It's a
same team.
civilian
Let me tell
airport.
you. Let me tell you. Unlike other airports of the region where America has dumped billions, hundreds of billions of dollars, at least those planes are safe in Israel, right? So
Yes, they
Kol
are safe.
HaKavod,
Yes.
congratulations. We're very happy. Listen,
He's
Yarif,
not
you
happy. He
should go
was
give them
bitching and
bagels.
moaning about it.
No. Listen,
What do
I'll
you mean,
personally
no,
go
no?
give
This is
them
the
lots
second
and
time
cream
he's brought
cheese.
it up.
I'll
No,
give them lots and cream cheese, bro.
Let him talk. Let
it's
him talk.
taking
Go ahead.
it's you know, a lot of Israelis now in vacation. It's August, it's July and August. It's the most day that people take in vacation, and it's taking all the slot of the airport.
Go ahead,
And
Nino. Defend it, Nino.
Well, here I'll give you a context, right? We in America, we don't understand it because we can go from one end to the other, 3,000 miles, from New York to
But
San
he's
Francisco with
bitching
the
that
same
our
language. No,
military
no,
jets are at his
no,
airport.
but
Yes
give
or
me 5
no?
seconds. Give me 5 seconds. Yes. Well,
Yes. Okay, great.
He's telling you Israel has only one airport. And if we go 1,000 miles in America, we're still in America. We speak the same language. No need for visas for anything. If you're in Israel, you want to go 1,000 miles, you end up in London or you end up in some other country. It's different. It's different. Everywhere you want to go, it's only one airport. It's a tiny country, and he's telling you, like we
Enough. Once again, the days of Israelis, Brits, Aussies bitching and moaning about America. You should be thanking Americans that our jets are there. And then Nino saying, well, he's not bitching. And then once Nino realized he's bitching, you try and clean it up. You should be thanking the United States. This bullshit of, once again, talking down to Americans, acting ungrateful, fuck off. I mean that. You should be coming up here and every time you talk to an American, you should be saying thank you for taking up parking spots at my fucking airport and putting your jets there. Why? Because you are safer. Why is it that Israelis feel like they could talk down to Americans? Why is that? Not everybody, of course. Not all Israelis. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Hi, Dave. Good night. Good evening.
Okay, good night, Bianca.
What's going on?
Not much. How's it
Been a
going?
crazy day. Good. I don't understand. I don't understand when people say that. No, I know better than you because I served in the military, but like, as what? Like, you could have done a million things. You could have been a paper pusher, you could have been combat, you could be in artillery. Like, what did you do that makes you like an expert? Because even like police officers or detectives who work on investigations all day, they have to bring in forensic pathologists to put, crimes together and wounds and what kind of wound. And so what exactly do people do in the army that makes them like, you can't just appeal to authority to shut the conversation down. Like, there's an Israeli pop star and she's gorgeous and her music is fantastic. But like, one time she was being interviewed in English and she goes, "I'm tough. I was in the army." And I'm thinking, girl, you were in the military band. Like, it's cute, but like, come on, what do you mean? Don't do that. I don't like when people try to shut the conversation down like that. I was in the army, so yeah, I know more than you. Sure, you had weapons training, but that has nothing to do with the amount of training it goes into forensics. So
Did you
that's a
know
weird thing.
that Hannah was told not to show up here anymore?
Oh my god. People are so weird on this app. That's why I'm so glad when you're closed, I don't see it. I accidentally scroll in, quickly scroll out. I can't with these people. Who the fuck do they think they are telling anybody what to do?
I did not listen to the videos yet, but apparently it was Daniela lecturing Hannah that she should not be here anymore.
God bless her.
Yeah, I don't know.
Listen, people are
I'm
gonna do
gonna
whatever
bring
they
you
want.
Reeve back up.
Okay.
Wait, who did I click? Something. What? I don't know.
Something Arabic, some spaghetti letters.
Habibi. All right, Habibi. Go ahead. Wait, did she talk? Hello?
Thing is that can we get our terms right? Is this a debate?
What are you looking to debate, love?
So the thing is that you said that the story of Israel telling us that Iran wants Trump dead was bullshit, but I was born in Iran and I was raised here, by the way. I still live here, and we basically know how brutal the regime is. And
In
it is
Iran right now?
actually true, by the way.
Okay, first, let's start with
Yeah.
this. Can I ask how old are you? Hello?
19.
Okay, you
You're
had
just too much, methinks.
you had to
19. I'm
think
sorry.
about that.
I'm in Iran.
You're inside
No,
Iran right now?
19. Sorry.
Are you in Iran right now?
I'm inside Iran.
She could be killed. With this picture, and I don't believe this.
Can you turn on your camera and show us Iran? What time is it there?
I'm actually in Iran. I can prove that. I actually do. It's 12:44
I don't think so. I think they're 2 hours ahead of us.
a.m.
No, well, first of all, Iran is definitely they're like the only country I've seen use the half an hour, like they're a half an hour ahead.
Okay, then they're right. Then she's right. I don't know. Listen, this doesn't make sense. Women in Iran are not allowed to post their pictures without being covered.
Yeah. Can I
Hear her that well, to
Okay,
be honest.
Can you let me
just
talk? So the thing is that I actually live in the capital city.
okay.
It's different, and I live in the capital city. It's different when it comes to the mandatory hijab. I was not born in here. I was born in Isfahan, but the thing is that is not what we were going to talk about today. I'm sorry if I'm stuttering. English is not my mother
Virgo
tongue.
said she's in the
The
Netherlands.
thing I have to mention is that it's true. I'm
Okay,
using
listen.
a VPN.
Okay, you're usually when they say that
Are you kidding me? I'm using the VPN.
Okay. Okay, to be fair, I can't even hear you. Okay, you're going in and out, and you sound very far away from the phone.
What about now?
Sure. This girl is drama, says
Can
Hunters.
you
Do
hear
you
me?
know
What
her?
about now?
Yeah, go ahead.
No, no.
One is saying she's in the U.S.
Okay.
Bro.
All right. Listen. Enough. Enough. I don't. What did I miss? I had to take a call. I don't know. I think we had, according to the chat, a 12-year-old from possibly Iran, but maybe the Netherlands or the United States. No, I don't, Dave. She just seems like drama. Well, I mean, to be fair, I appreciate that. I would much rather talk to somebody that is nonstop drama than some of the boring people that come up here. So that's not disqualifying. If you're saying, look, she's a whole bunch of drama, I mean, sign me up. Sign me up. Coach brings her to different panels to lie. She's friends with Coach. I'm so confused. Speaking of drama, play the videos. Here, let's figure this shit out together.
Look, I want to clear things up. I don't know if you know anything about the country, like, in
No,
total. Do you know how
no,
strict everything is?
no,
What I want to say is that you do you have any info about January 8th and 9th?
no.
What happened to us? So eventually, the Iranian regime killed about 42,000 protesters on the streets of Iran. They basically massacred everybody. I'm talking about how the security forces literally stormed into hospitals, and then after that, they would sexually assault nurses who were basically helping injured or wounded people. And the wounded people were basically hiding at hospitals while they were trying to look for them in order to arrest them. And if I would be talking to an American or someone who is from Israel or a European country, they would probably accuse me of spying for them, which is completely wrong. And my mother has a political case. They stormed into our house. They broke the security cameras. They took her away, and then she didn't have an ID card. She didn't have her phone for 2 months. And yeah, that's it. I don't know what to say. And we love the American people. I'm not trying to argue with you, but I don't
I'm
live in
not
the
even
Netherlands. I
pushing
don't
back.
live in
I'm just letting you
America.
talk.
It's not that. Maybe it's because I'm yeah, and it's because of my accent, but I can speak in Farsi, like fluent Farsi. I can prove that I'm actually living here. But what I want to say is that just be our voice, and I'm not trying to support Israel or Palestine or whatever. I'm just trying to support the Iranian people because I actually know what's happening to us, and I don't know. People are calling me liars, but what should I do? Actually, I don't hate the American people. I actually love the American people. I love the European people. You're not trying to argue with anybody, and that's it.
Somebody in the chat said you sound like a hood rat from fucking Chicago. I don't know why they would say that, but
And I'm sorry, if you okay, wait a minute. I'm not trying to spread any hate or towards any
yeah,
nations or whatever, but
definitely.
talking to an American or an Israeli is considered like some sort of crime, and they could accuse me of anything, and that is the truth. I don't know. What do you mean, Mamdani? I don't know. I'm just following random people, and I'm not gonna support anybody. I only support the Iranian people that deserve help. I swear that if we had weapons or if we were weaponized or armed, we would have an armed uprising and take our country back. But then, a lot of things has been happening to this country, which is completely confusing. I'm talking about inflation, corruption, high life expenses, high suicidal rates, which is completely crazy. And yeah.
By any chance, do you
Iranians
know
know that
my?
Mamdani, yeah,
Okay.
that's socialist. I don't support the mayor. I don't support the New Yorker. You know, the New York's mayor. I don't support him. No.
Okay, so
She wants his 20. So she can know that. That's not true, by the way.
okay, do you
Smash
know
No,
Nagin?
I'm not American. It's just my accent, bro. Like, who's
Wait, I
Nagin?
just invite. Okay, then if you don't, then you don't. So you're okay. So you're inside the country now. You're what I don't get is some people that are, I think, criticizing you. You're trying to confirm the story about the regime murdering citizens, right? You
Yeah.
confirm that, and
But that is true.
I don't know why you keep going in and out, love.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Oh Lord, it's my internet connection. Can you hear me?
Yes.
So I'm not American, and whatever. So can I? Is there anything you wanted to say? I actually interrupted you because of the connection.
Honestly, I was just trying to figure out what your purpose is, because you're here saying a story that a lot of people have said without being inside the land.
Look,
Oh, go ahead.
yeah, but like, so your point and your purpose of this combo is that you don't believe that I actually live in Iran, like under these rules and under the things that basically happen to us every day. If that's your point, then I can completely explain. But if you have another point, then we can talk about it and I can answer all of your questions.
Okay. I just want to be clear on something. I have no clue where you are. I'm not saying you're lying, and honestly, I don't care if you're inside the country or not. That's for the people that are listening to judge, and I'm going to bring up. Just hold on 1 second, love. And just so you know, I don't know what your name is, but there's a lag, so we're gonna have to be a little patient with that. Okay, but Mish is up here. Mish, I hope you're well. Go ahead, just go right
Hi,
into it
Dave.
with
Hope
her.
you're well. How you doing, Dave?
I'm great. How are you, love?
Good. I have a few minutes. Can you give me 1 minute with her? Is that
You
okay?
could take as much time as you want.
Thank you. Hi. اسم شما رو نمیدونم. What's your name? اصلا اسمتو نگو. You're in Iran speaking
I'm
against
Katie.
Katie. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Katie, nice to meet you. My name is
am, and people don't believe me.
Okay.
برای اینکه
Okay.
Katie
Just
John.
wait. Hold on one
Go
second.
ahead.
Don't focus on the chat, Katie. Katie, please
Katie, don't
don't
focus on
focus
the
on
chat.
the chat. Focus on a conversation with Mish right next to you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Dave. Yeah, Katie, don't focus on the chat. I'm genuinely up here because of course we have accounts that we could check where the account is coming out of. We understand, Midunim, you have to use VPN, especially as a student. But you're in Iran right now and you're speaking against the regime. How?
Yeah, and my mother has a political case. I'm not lying. How? Basically through VPN. I'm living in the capital city. And I do, I'm just talking about it on social media, which is fine. But if you're on the streets or somewhere else, then you could actually get involved into, serious issues. And I don't know if you're Iranian or not, but I could actually get accused of things that are mainly wrong. Like if I would talk to an American or if I would talk to an Israeli, they would probably accuse me of somebody who's probably spying for the CIA or whatever. And I don't know.
Katie John, you could speak
But I'm
Farsi?
actually in Iran. I'm speaking against the regime, and I have the. بله من ایرانم. من کاملا ایرانم. شاید باور
آخه
نکنی خودت هم میدونی نمیدونم ایرانی هستی یا نه شاید
بله خودم هم ایرانی هستم هم یهودی ولی شما دارین میگین تو ایرانین از رژیم و جانوری 6 دارین حرف میزنین که وقتی میدونیم اگه پیداتون کنن میتونن بکشنتون. So this is why you're being questioned. It's weird to all of us که that. And I'm sorry I'm speaking Farsi, guys. بله
ترجمه کن مادر بگو
آره.
من بازداشت شدم جونمون رو میدیم برای که از زندان ملاها رها بشیم و فقط یک کلمه ایران و اسرائیل کنار همن و فقط و فقط جاوید شاه جاوید اعلی حضرت رضا شاه
قربونتون جاوید شاه اوکی اوکی
برای شما
نه قربونتون um
Yeah.
yeah Dave okay
What are we arguing about? You're the one.
no we're not
I don't know
arguing
if this
anything
guy is, or I don't know.
فقط I'm just that's why I said it in Farsi because you know people are questioning the fact that you're in Iran and that you're freely speaking against the regime and about January 6th. It's yeah, I know, Lights. I know.
Okay, but can I just
So
say?
is it my accent?
Go
If
ahead.
it's
Go
my
ahead.
accent, then I started to learn English when I was like 5 or like 6. That's all the movie doesn't have an American. You know, except that I speak 5 languages: French, German, English, Farsi, a bit of Spanish. So I don't know. If it's my accent, then I cannot apologize.
No, your
necessarily.
accent is it's very perfect. You do sound like a Chicago East Coast type of girl. No offense to the East Coasters, but I'm just saying, you don't have an accent. You do have an accent, but it's definitely not the typical Persian accent, the Iranian accent.
Huda Singh, where did she grow up?
So what's your name?
Michelle.
مشال عزیزم مشال
بله
عزیزم
بله
زنده باد
بله
پرزیدنت ترامپ زنده باد بیبی and help us
قربونتون بشم. نه شما ببخش شما مادر ایشون هستین؟
Yeah, she's saying that come to Iran so that we could visit you one day after the freedom.
آمن وقتی ایران فری شد میایم definitely. Wow.
Okay, so this is literally the first chick or first person inside of those borders that I have spoken to, of course. Not you, Mish, but go ahead.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid of anything. I can prove it. I can prove the
Okay.
land. I can prove the alleys. I can literally a camera. I can just take a photo out of my house and I can. But just know that I'm here.
Okay.
And I'm not scared for it.
Okay. Is there any way to turn your camera on and just show us? Actually, don't do that. No. There's no way for her to turn the camera on.
No.
Why would if she's sitting there? Hold on one second, Katie. If she's sitting there bashing the government, why would she ever go outside and show where the fuck she's at? So she should not do
for
that.
her safety, right? For her safety. That's why I came up here because, Dave, we rarely ever get people like this. You know that they could speak freely against what's happening. I mean, you've seen, and I'll follow you back, sweetheart. But it just doesn't. That's why I was just like, wait a minute. This not. I mean, you saw the comments. It just didn't make sense because realistically, you can't speak against the regime because if they find you, you're done.
Right. So you do believe that she is inside those borders?
I do, but but for her safety.
Security cameras.
No, don't.
No.
I wouldn't do any of that, Katie. I wouldn't do any of that, love.
Yeah, Katie, نکن. اصلا هیچ وقت کامرات باز نکن, please.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Dave. I'm sure you'll be back later. I'll come back later.
All right, Misha. I'll talk to you later on.
Thank you, guys. Love you, guys. Bye.
Katie, what else do you want to say, love?
That's it.
You're breaking up again. What account am I on? Guys, you guys should follow Katie because I'm sure she'll be around different panels. Just so you know, if you're talking, Katie, we can't hear you. Why you mad? Your thoughts on my new friend Katie?
Listen, if a nigga can read the room, and I didn't understand a lick of Farsi. This is a first. Dave, you really be having the panels, bro, where you be getting all the exclusives, bro. The Anthony Aguilar. You got the first Persian person that can speak out in the country freely. You know what I'm
93
saying?
million people.
I'm trying to tell you, Dave, what the hell going on here?
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, but everybody, and what was weird is the people that don't believe that the regime murdered a whole bunch of people. Of course, they're gonna say she's fake. But even the Hudas and the Mishes and the people that do subscribe to that story, they didn't believe her.
Listen, I knew when Mish came up, I knew she was gonna start speaking Farsi, and when she started conversing back with her, only word I know is "bale." I heard it one time, and I like the way they say. I don't even know what the fuck it means, but she was popping that shit right back. I was like, "Oh shit, Dave got the exclusive shit popping off in here, you heard?" Damn.
And the thing is that I believe she came up here to push back on my photo that the story of Israel telling the U.S. that Iran wants to kill Trump is bullshit. I believe she came up to like fight me on that.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was at first. Cause then I thought you was gonna drop her. I'm glad you didn't, cause everybody's like, she's young and all this stuff. But shit, it turned into something else. That shit was crazy for her. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. You be having some exclusive shit. The fuck?
So funny. For her doing it from Iran, though, yeah, no, 100%. You figure 93 million people. I haven't spoken to one of them, but I've spoken to a whole bunch of Persians from fucking LA. None inside those fucking borders. She was pro-Trump and pro-Israel. Well, I'm glad she's pro-Trump. So yeah, she's welcome back here anytime as long as she's fucking 18. Go ahead, Leah.
Amen to that. I know my boy Dave covering this.
Yeah, I don't know how old. I don't know how old she is because they were
Oh
saying
my
she's 12.
gosh.
Yes, Leah, tell me.
I don't. That was great, Dave. By the way, but look, here's the thing that I'm just weirded out about that whole scenario, is because I have been to a
You're
lot
talking
of
about the Katie chick?
Yeah, the one that just come up. Like,
Yeah, I
it's
want
so
her
weird.
here nonstop if she wants to talk. Go ahead.
Absolutely. But like every time I've stayed in Egypt, Jordan, or, I spent 2 years over in Morocco, like in Tunisia, the countries over there, a lot of times women, especially if they're not married, they will cover their faces, not their faces, but cover their head. You get what I'm saying with the religion? And she had her face all out there. And so that's kind of strange for Iran. No
No,
offense.
but
Because
yeah, but sis, if she walking around outside, who's to say she's not covered up when she's stepping out?
yeah, but that's a lot of risk to put
It's
your
like a
profile
reverse
your
catfish and
face.
shit. You heard?
Yeah.
My guess is, and I don't know. You got what I know about her is the same you heard about her. But my guess is she's probably a young chick, protesting the government, can't stand the government, and maybe whenever she does go outside of her house, she follows whatever rules she has to. But then she comes on fucking TikTok and talks her shit. So I'm
Yeah.
cool with that. Like, good on her. She should be doing that. The talking shit part. I'm not going to say if she should be wearing a hijab and whatnot.
Oh no, what I'm saying is if you have people that are even in moderate countries, because like honestly, I keep my Facebook locked in the United States. It's an option that I have here if I downloaded the app when I'm overseas, I'll go in one of these countries and it locks your profile to where no one can see anything except for your profile picture, right? And so I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I get weirded out with certain things like that because you don't see a lot of people going around just like putting their face out there in Islam.
Okay,
Yeah.
hold on, Leah. Hold on 1 second. This guy has in his profile, he's talking, I believe he has Sanashah in his profile. So go ahead, Termination. What do you got?
Yeah, so I'm from Iran.
Are you inside the country right now?
No, I'm right now in Europe.
Okay, no problem. Go ahead, sir.
But so I speak like daily to my grandmother, my cousins, everybody over there. People have, from the 3 years ago when we had the, woman life freedom protest in Iran, they basically don't care about the hijab rule anymore. no one is wearing hijab in Iran unless it's like a, you know, a state media arrangement just for, you know, showing West that everybody's following the rules. But if you just go on live on YouTube and just check, you know,
Yes.
walkthroughs in Tehran, nobody's wearing hijabs, or they have like this half scarf thing that they put on once the police come, or, you know, it's a raid or something. But
Okay,
it's been
termination. I have a question
normalized.
for you, sir. I have a question.
Yeah.
Last week, was it last week? Yeah, I think it was last week. They showed here in the States the funeral or the memorial or whatever the fuck it was for the old Ayatollah. Now, my baby Nagin told me, look, that's fake. That was AI. But if it wasn't AI, why was every single female in a hijab? And it looked like, AI or not, it looked like there were millions and millions of people there.
Yeah, so the regime is really good at this, the propaganda. That's their
Propaganda,
main, you know. So it's AI for sure, but if it isn't AI, what they do is basically they force all the teachers, all the government workers, everybody's, you know, they give them the day off, they give them, you know, money, food, whatever, and they force them, they bust them in from these small villages everywhere, and they force them to kind of stand within like 1.5 meter distance so they can do all their camera tricks and AI tricks and whatever. But, you know, like everybody was happy when Khamenei died. And, you know, you could just take a taxi in Tehran and just speak to Iranian people. I mean, we had almost 3 million people out there just 6 months ago protesting, getting slaughtered. So
Okay.
yeah, he's
Yeah.
not a famous guy. But I guess
Yeah.
the Pakis love him, you know. Muslims outside Iran seem to be loving him, you know, but then they should have him as a leader, because like countries like Morocco or, you know, other countries where they are Muslims, but they don't have like Islam as a ruling thing. So a Moroccan can basically drink, party, whatever, and
Anything
then
you want there.
yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly.
I
You
can
can
do
be free,
anything I
you can
want.
do
When
anything you
I
want,
go
but that's
there,
not the
I can.
case in Iran. So, you know, that's the big problem we have with this regime.
All right, termination. One quick question, then I want to get to Josh. Termination. Did you know that Katie chick that was up here?
No,
Okay, very good. I appreciate
I
that.
don't know anybody. I
Josh.
just randomly came in.
No problem, sir. Thank you. Go ahead, Josh.
What's up?
What's up, Josh?
I didn't even realize it, but since I'm here,
Okay.
listen, I don't know about this current leader, Khomeini, but if you look at funeral videos of the old Khomeini, there were millions of people that came, and it seems like they have like huge support in Iran, and they're like radical supporters.
So, if did you see the amount of people that allegedly were out there for the funeral last week, Josh?
Yeah, I don't know what's real and what's not these days. Yeah, I don't know what's real and what's not these days.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay. To be fair, I don't either.
But the old videos are real.
Okay.
Yeah, the
All
old
right.
videos are real, but they still are made with a bunch of camera tricks, and they brought in a bunch of people from Pakistan and Iraq to Khomeini's funeral. But that was when the regime hasn't fully showed their face. They were there about
Wait,
like 7-8 years.
did you
So
just say they imported mourners?
yeah, that's nothing
Oh
crazy.
no,
What?
I guarantee
Yes,
you,
My baby
yes.
Nagin said that
I
too.
guarantee you guys have never seen people mourn so hard as by the first Khomeini's funeral. He landed on a helicopter, and the guy's body fell out of the chopper because the crowd was so, just bizarre. They were going crazy,
Yeah,
and his
because
body
they
was like circling around in the air for like 20 minutes, and then they had to get like shipping containers and build an entire tower to protect his body. And all these Iranians were climbing up the shipping containers. It was wild.
yeah,
Okay.
I have a
they
question.
they
They
also
worship
had
him.
people
Okay.
from all
Okay. Hold
over.
on. Go ahead, Termination. Finish your thought, then I'll go to Sajida.
They bring in Muslims and radicals from all over, but the Iranian people has always hated Islam, has always fought against Islam. That's their main thing. We celebrate Nowruz. We never celebrate these Islamic yearly events. We have our own culture, our own traditions. And for 47 years, we've been, occupied by these Islamic states. Hopefully one day they will be gone.
But can we admit, Termination, there is a certain percentage, I don't think anybody fully knows, but there is a certain percentage inside those borders that do practice Islam and want to practice it.
Yes, of course, and they do practices like the Shah of Iran was a Muslim, so
Okay, can I
they
ask you
do.
what percentage of people inside the borders now embrace Islam? And just,
So
I know it's just
I
a guess, but
I understand the question. I just want to make sure that so embracing Islam, being a Muslim, and embracing the Islamic Republic of Iran is two different things, right? So I
right,
would
but
say
you said they
I
hate
would say
Islam.
around 30% are Muslims in Iran,
Okay.
and then I would say around 7% supports this regime.
That's
90,
bullshit.
No,
30.
30% being Muslims,
Where's Jackie?
8%
No, okay,
supporting the
30%
regime.
Muslim. That's always the magic number. 30% practice Islam and are happy to do it. 7 or 8% happy to support the regime. Okay.
Exactly.
All right. Can I ask you if it's
Listen,
really, hold on, if it's really 92% against the regime, why the fuck are they still standing?
Because they have the weapons and they shoot
Gotcha.
down
Okay.
anybody that they control the media, they have the weapons, they control the economy. There is nothing people can do. And you have protests in Iran every summer. Every summer you have a protest. They kill 1,000, they kill 500. Every summer we have protests. This year, well, it was a little bit different, but
Okay. All right. Let me hear from Sajida, please. Go ahead, Sajida.
I just think, denying the outright oppression of others, unless you've been to that nation and you've seen it with your own eyes, is wrong. Especially as women. So if you're hearing like other women talking about their stories, why deny the oppression? I never understood that. I think it's like, as a
Who's
woman, you
denying
have.
it?
No, there's people in the comments denying the oppression that women in Iran are going through. Like that's embarrassing. Like, stop it already. Like, it's getting embarrassing. Seriously.
Well, I'm
Number
not in the
one.
business of defending people like Napster and whomever else, but
No,
we have never heard from somebody that came up here, even people that agree with the stories coming out of there, like Huda and Mish, they had doubts on her
No,
that
I'm
she
not
was really
talking about her.
okay.
I choose not to
Okay.
even focus on her because, like,
Oh,
if
okay.
she truly does live in Iran, then, like, her life is at risk for being on this app and saying the things she was saying, right? I'm just talking about in general. Whenever the topic of Iran comes up, there's always women that live in the West that are denying the oppression. Like, I get that you have a side, I get that you have a narrative, but, like, don't be heartless. At least do your own like research. And if you really think that it's all like great over there, book a plane ticket.
thank you.
Like, I
kind
dare you
of
to
like
go
what
over
the
there.
pro-Palis do to Jewish women. Huh?
Wait, hold on, Bill DeBerry. My question is actually for you.
Oh,
Yeah,
Hell
I'm a
yeah.
little
I
confused.
feel honored. I feel
No, you
honored.
shouldn't. I just need you to
Wait,
clarify something.
are you, one second, I just want to know something before you ask. Are you pro-Israel
Muslim
today,
today?
pro-Jews, Muslim? Like, what's your
I'm not pro
status today?
anything. I'm not pro anything.
She's pro no
You're
more
just,
war.
Yeah,
you're just
that's
pro
but that
whatever, you're
but
just
Dave,
pro whatever will
that's
bring you
always
attention
that's
for
been
today.
consistent with me my whole life. I've
What's
never
been
supported
consistent
war.
with you is that you're pro whatever brings you
Yeah.
attention at the
So
time.
here's the thing, Bill DeBear. Yesterday, when you were
Yeah.
talking to Luna, you were saying things like, "Oh, you're a Shia. You're not a real Muslim. Shias don't do that." But when the topic is Iran, you want to come up here and say, Shias are radical, this, that, and the third. So what is it? Are they real Muslims or are they not? Are they
All right, you want
radicals
me to
or are they
educate you?
not?
You want me to educate you? I'll educate you.
No, because it seems like
So,
you like to pick and choose,
all right, I'll
depending if
educate
Luna is
you.
on the panel or not.
All
Well,
right, so
he's
I'll
saying you
educate
flip
you now.
flop.
No,
So
no.
I'll educate.
Go
So
ahead.
now it's
Go
my
ahead.
turn. The way it works is
Educate us.
you ask your
Yalla.
question,
Yeah.
and now I
Answer.
respond.
Sure.
So okay, you don't need to overtalk. Have some decorum. Thank you. So it's very simple, right? The majority of Muslims, especially in the West, are Sunni, right? So the Sunni Muslims, the majority, or at least the scholars, will tell you that an average Shia that is educated and understands his deen is upon kufar, right? Upon kufar, whatever they call it. Now, that is the reality, that is their consensus. They do not view the Shias as regular Muslims. Now, when you look at the Shia ideology, it is not as radical as the Sunni ideology. Yeah, they beat themselves, they make themselves bleed, they make their infants bleed, but they didn't do jihad the way that the Sunnis do. Now, there is a small fringe group inside Shia Islam, which is the Twelvers, right? Which they have been participating in jihad, and they're just as radical as the Wahhabis and the Salafis. Does that answer it for you?
So if it's such a small group, why do you have to feel like you need to bomb Iran? What does Israel need to protect themselves from?
Oh, I never said bomb Iran. I just got here, man.
Josh, how come you never come up here as a Jewish man and never teach us about Judaism? Why the fuck you
Because you
always got
guys
your
go
nose?
live when I
Why
sleep.
is a Jewish man teaching us about Islam? It's kind of strange, isn't it?
Hey,
Aren't
you
you
try
a
to teach
Jew?
us about Judaism.
Aren't
You're
you?
a Christian trying to teach us about
I'm not teaching you
Judaism.
about
You've
Judaism.
been
I'm a
obsessing over the
Christian.
Talmud.
It's
You've been
not
obsessing over
my
the Talmud
fault.
for the
It's
past
not
6
my
months.
fault that your book says
And now you're
2,800
crashing out.
slaves. Get over it. Next.
You see,
I
she's
don't
back to the
Judah,
Talmud.
understand.
Judah.
Why
I
is a
don't
Christian
understand.
preaching about Judaism? This seems very hypocritical.
Listen, it's not my
Now we got
fault
Bianca
that
up
the
here.
first
This
part
is
of your
great.
books are
Wait,
the
wait,
first
wait,
part of
wait,
my
wait.
books.
All
I
right,
have a
white man,
question
chill,
for
please.
Sajida.
Hold on 1 second,
Bring
termination. Hold on. Why'd
bring
you
up all
say?
the haters.
Hold on. Bianca hates you?
Well, it seems like these days,
Hi, Vito. How are you, baby?
anyone
Welcome.
that's
Are
too
you a
Christian is
Muslim in the
against you.
closet,
Stop
Build a
while you're
Bear?
mad. Stop, please. Go ahead, Josh.
Again, no answer, right?
Stop,
We don't know.
Well, listen,
Sajida.
I'm pretty sure she came up to, like yesterday, she was offended by what I said, so I'm pretty sure she came up
No, I'm
to
First of
be
not
all,
offended
offended.
about
Bianca's
what I said
always
again.
here. Bianca's always here. So I think you're giving yourself more credit.
Yeah, I know.
Way more
Really, I wasn't
credit.
even listening to the
Yeah, I think also
conversation. I
Josh
actually
is a
wanted to come up
Muslim.
to
He
talk to
But
you,
didn't.
Dave,
listen,
about.
yesterday,
Wait, I'm
Bianca came up and
speaking.
inserted herself,
I'm
so,
speaking.
she'd probably do that again,
Because you said something wrong about the foundation of the United States of America. That's what I came to correct yesterday. Today, I wasn't even listening to what you were saying. I came up to speak
No,
to Dave
nothing I
about.
said yesterday was wrong about the foundation of America.
Well, in your opinion, but it was
No,
wrong.
factual.
Anyways,
America was founded on Jewish values,
okay. Well,
Judeo-Christian values.
in the name
Doesn't
of the
exist.
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit is definitely a Christian value. That's what
God bless
ended the
America was
Revolutionary
written by a
War.
Jew.
Yeah, you know what? He probably was friends with Christians and wanted to make the Christian people who were going to found this country
All right,
happy.
your God was a
Anyways,
Jew. You wanna go there?
my Messiah is Jewish. Yes,
Triggered much?
amen.
Your God.
Amen. My God.
You worship a
Bro,
Jew.
you not God. Like,
You
stop
want
that
to talk
stupid
about
ass
Chabad?
shit.
It's fine.
can go
It's
there.
fine. No, we don't need to.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Wait, where did Wonderlust's comment go? Where did that go? What'd she say? It's all wrong. Yeah, no, he definitely is. He's a supremacist. He's the first person I ever heard. He said that if all Jewish people left America, America would collapse. Imagine that nonsense. Okay. I pressed Bianca and I got Bianca and Hannah. Okay, good. Bianca, good.
No, so I just came up to talk about the Lindsey Graham thing. Did you see what the former CIA analyst was saying?
No.
Have you seen? Okay, so let
Hannah,
me
you can
explain.
still come up, babe. Don't worry.
So I'll explain to you. I'll explain to you how it works. So the CIA is kind of divided into two separate groups. There's analysts, and those are kind of the guys who stay in the United States. They collect all the data. They become experts on a region. And then they help the actual like agents, or they're called clandestine officers, the spies, right? So just so you have that background. So analysts are usually really smart and they just have to have all this data and information. Anyways, one of them was brought on to an interview and he says, based on the timeline they've been given, it's absolutely impossible for Lindsay to have died in the United States. He's saying,
What?
me and all my Pentagon buddies, is what he said. We all know the truth. And he said he died in Kiev and they're covering it up. So I thought that was interesting.
Oh my
Can I,
goodness.
can I
Another
say
rabbit hole
something?
I could jump into. Thanks,
Can I
Bianca.
say something about Lindsay?
Okay, yeah, go ahead, termination. Or
Because
yeah, go ahead.
Jadal said like this girl from Iran, how she dared to, come on TikTok. I have this aunt in Iran, and when Lindsey Graham died, she put like this big rest in peace. Thank you for your support for the Iranian people on her Instagram. And I maybe saw like 4 or 5 other friends on my Instagram from Iran sharing posts about Lindsey Graham. So, I mean, people in Iran, they're fed up. They're not afraid anymore, even if it means, death for them. They still share their thoughts and, whatever on Instagram and TikTok. So, yeah.
Okay. All right, thank you. Okay. Let's see if he's connects. I think it said he's.
Kaya.
Hezekiah, thank you. Let's see if he connects. Hezekiah, you're not connecting, my friend. Okay, so just real quick, Bianca, one word. You were saying Lindsey Graham was murdered, or Lindsey Graham
I don't know what I
died
believe. I'm
in Kiev,
just, yeah. That's what
according to
they're
the
saying.
Okay.
CIA analysts. CIA analysts and apparently his buddies in the Pentagon.
And the Russians have a very, big history of killing people this way. Like,
Oh, you're right. I didn't even think about
that's a
that.
Russian thing to
What are
do,
you talking
right?
about? That's like
I
Putin's
didn't even
specialty.
think about that.
Exactly.
Oh my god, look, the hater came up.
Well,
This is new.
this Cart, do you know your? Oh, you're definitely a lurk account. Whose lurk account are you, Cart?
Yes.
Oh wait, you talking to me? Am I up?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, it's Kartoshka. Can you
Oh,
say
okay,
it, Dave?
No, I can't. So why did you want to come up?
Let me ask you, why do you allow so much misinformation and disinformation on this corny little live?
Why are you
you
here
have
then?
this chick. I was
You
scrolling
leave.
through.
So keep
And I heard this.
scrolling.
Shut up!
So keep. I don't
Well,
have
you're
to
not going
shut
to tell her.
up.
You got 2 seconds, and you're going to disappear. Just let. There you go. Gone. Gone.
I want to know what this information he was talking about, because
I honestly, I really don't care. Bianca, I've never seen that account before. At least,
I don't either. Look at that. And there's such a hater. Oh my gosh. Imagine being an adult and sitting here being mad on TikTok live over somebody.
bring Cart back up.
Somebody else's opinion too at that.
back up.
Okay, wait, hold on. Nobody tells me to do anything. Number one, I blocked him. Now, if he would have came up and said, "Look, Dave, I disagree with this," but you're not gonna. There's certain people you could say "shut the fuck up" to, and there's certain people that's not gonna happen to. So, Zio Hunter, what you said, bring him back. Did you Did you agree with him? Yes. Okay, come on up. Tell me what misinformation is set up here. Come on. I'll be honest, Ziotrol, it seems like it's people on your side that is up here lying nonstop. Nonstop, people from your side up here telling lies. So, come on. Okay, no problem. Come up and tell me what disinformation has been told up here. Go ahead. Here, let me mute Ziotroll. Come up here and tell me. Come on. Now you weren't following the conversation. There we go. We're here. Go ahead.
Hey,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
so what's up? So I wasn't following the discussion that in depthly. Like I said, I was
But you
reading
agreed with
something
him saying there was misinformation consistently up here. So floor is yours.
Oh, I don't know if he was talking about one of the panelists, Bianca, who I don't know what she said. This discuss. Well, no, she said something this discussion that was misinformation. I think a lot of what's covered on your live is just simple misinformation,
So,
but
give me an example.
you're unable to see it or unwilling to see it. Well, for instance, like that
Open my eyes.
Israel, I don't know where to begin, but just starting off with what we were talking about yesterday and really last couple days, that Israel is unpopular with a lot of Americans, which I could say could be true. But then you compare it to Islam, and you make like this bombastic, fantastical, crazy, wild statement that Islam is more popular than Israel. That's just crazy, number one. Number two, there's no polling data whatsoever to support that.
Wrong. Margot was up here yesterday, and Margot went and found Pew Research or something, and Islam has a 49% approval. She found two different polls. Now, she could have found dozens of polls on Israel, but she picked two, and it was 46 approval for Israel in one, 36 in another.
Wait, say
Okay.
again, 49 approval rating for Islam, according to Pew Research.
Correct. I believe that's, and apparently she made a video about it as well. You know Margot, silent with a T?
Oh, I remember seeing her
Yes.
last night.
Okay, so it was
Or
49,
yesterday.
46 in one poll, 49, 36 in another poll. So the question was, what is said up here that is disinformation? So is the statement I'm sorry, not that one. Islam is more popular in the U.S. than Israel. Is that factually true?
No, it's not, and it's you can't
Wait,
even make that comparison to begin with because
Okay,
it's
how about
not
this?
apples
How about this?
to apples.
No.
Islam
Once
is a
again,
religion.
I'm not, obviously. I'm not saying that it's apples to apples, apples to oranges, strawberries to pineapples. Does not matter. I'm just telling you, based on the polls, Islam is more popular than the state of Israel. And that is factually correct. So you embarrass yourself there. Give me something else that is said up here that's misinformation. Go ahead.
Well, just talking about Bianca, and I saw the exchange between her and Build-A-Bear. Build-A-Bear was saying America's a Judeo-Christian country, which it is. And she was like, no, it's all only Christian, only Christian. It is
She
actually a
didn't say only
Judeo-Christian
Christian. She
country.
didn't say only Christian. She didn't say that.
That's what it sounded like. She took
Okay,
issue
so
with it.
okay, next. That was a lie. So go ahead. Let's go through.
Yeah, she lied. Bianca
No.
lied.
No.
Insisting
She
that it
did
was
not say
only
that.
Christian country.
She did not say that. Okay, so let's go with number 3. What else is misinformation up here? And everybody could go back and watch the
You were
replay.
saying that there is
Go
no
ahead.
threat from Islam, and you tried to twist it in a way to say, "Oh,
When did I
the
say
day is
that
not
there?
going to
Wait,
come."
stop. When did I say that there's no threat from Islam?
You might have not phrased it in like that,
Okay.
using those words.
You're
but
struggling. We have 3 things.
I'm not struggling.
Okay, quote something I
You
said
phrased-
that. Okay, let's
Let
make
me
it simple.
speak. Let me
Quote
speak.
me and then go. Go ahead.
The way you phrased it might not have been exactly verbatim how I just phrased it now, but you were trying to paint it in a way to say that because they're so small population wise, and it's only a tiny amount of elections that they won, that there is no threat coming in from political Islam, radical Islam, and the Muslim Brotherhood. And the way you phrased it, you arbitrarily tried to phrase it in a way to say like, so when am I going to pray 5 times a day or something like that? I might not be doing
Get to the
complete
part where it's
justice to it.
misinformation. Get to the part where it's misinformation.
All of it's fucking misinformation. because you're denying objective realities.
Objective realities? What objective
about
reality?
the growth of Islam, the growth of Muslim immigrants coming into this country.
What is the Muslim
their
population?
agenda.
Stop. Answer directly. What is the Muslim population in this country?
I don't have
Percentage-wise.
that figure, but I think it's something like 1 point something.
Okay.
1.6%.
Okay, sure. There's like hundreds of thousands of elected positions in this country, and Islam, they have 235 of them, according to the cute little graph Trumpavelli had up. Okay, so
Yeah, I was there.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm looking for where the misinformation comes in.
You were saying that it's insignificant because there were 1,000 elections. and
There's
then I brought
probably
up-
more trannies holding elected positions in this country than Islam.
There's not, but nice try.
Oh, do you have numbers to back it up?
No, I don't have for trannies, but I could wage any sum of money that there's less trannies in office than Muslims.
Okay. All right, so there.
Yeah,
so
you just pulled that out of your ass because you thought
I said
it
I'm willing to
sounded
bet.
clever. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But how are
You
they
have
a
no
threat?
basis to say that.
Sure, no problem. So tell me how they're a threat when they hold less than 1/10 of 1% of elected positions. Go ahead, floor is yours.
So they're moving on into political office and taking over a city like New York. That's no small move. It's only one office, but it's New York City. It's the largest city in the United States. It's the cultural and economical hub of this country. It's America's most well-known city in a lot of ways, the cultural landmark. And it just so happens to be the place where radical Muslim jihadists
So
struck
you
us
got
on
sworn in
9/11.
on New Year's Day. So
And
we're-
the first World Trade Center bombing too.
Sure, of
Might
course.
I add?
So
Yeah.
he got sworn in on New Year's Day. So he's been mayor of of a big city for what, 7.5 months? What is the worst thing he's done?
Well, he is constantly simping for the radical jihadists, the pro-Palestinians. He's not America first. He's Palestine first.
Oh, no
And
problem.
that's what
No,
he
I'm
was
saying, what is the
elected to
worst
do.
thing he has done to hurt Americans? Who he supports, I can't help that, right? Like, I don't know what to tell you. And keep in mind, I'm not a fan of Mamdani. Okay, I'm a Republican. He's a Democrat. But I'm just looking, and goes back
He's
to the
reignited
Hold on
a
one
race
second, please.
war,
Hold on
a
one
race
second,
and
please.
religion war, and he's simping for socialism.
He's what? Reigniting race wars?
Yep.
Okay,
With
can
the
you
thing that
elaborate?
he did with the neighborhoods of New York, honoring immigrant neighborhoods, he tried to erase Little Italy.
And
Knowing full well the
so
contribution, hold up, Dave, let me speak this out. Knowing full well the contribution of immigrants like Italian Americans, Irish Americans, Jewish Americans, he wiped out the white immigrant populations, and instead he's put at the forefront on his map of immigrant neighborhoods all the quote unquote brown immigrant communities.
all right,
The
so I have
communities from the
Mamdani
third
putting
world,
up a
the
map.
global, quote unquote, global south, those people, and a lot of whom are Muslims. And he made a little Palestine. That's a common trend with Democrats simping for Muslims. And they're tied to the hip now, where the energy and focus is on the Democratic Party. They're tied at the hip. There's a red green alliance. And what the Muslims are doing.
Okay, stop.
I worded it wrong.
Stop. Why do you feel that you could come up here and go on for that long?
I'm not going on.
Up.
You got to let me
Okay.
make my point.
Okay, here. You could put it in written form, you dumb fuck. Okay, number one, what do you think is more hurtful? Or what do you think does more damage? Mamdani holding up a map, I assume. He held up a map where he did not include Little Italy, I think you said. Or Bibi holding up a map of Greater Israel. What is more damaging? Can you answer that, you dumb fuck? What is more damaging? Okay, so then fast forward, the question was very simple. What is the worst thing that Mamdani has done to hurt New Yorkers or Americans? And your answer is a map? A map. I think it's disrespectful to praise Hamas. Yeah. Okay, no problem. I think it's disrespectful to vote for the Democratic Party. And they fixed the map, says Your Honor, Judge Jackie. Zaya was back in the queue. I tried to bring him back up. I was going to show that. Show what? Correct him on what?
Because he just lied
About what?
me. About me, and I just wanted to clarify for him because he obviously has listening comprehension issues. Oh, I'm trying not to cuss. You lied about the conversation from yesterday. I don't even know what your name is. Yesterday, Josh was saying that America was built on Jewish values, not Christian values. So you twisted the entire conversation up to mean something that it didn't mean and then claimed that I'm saying it was only built on Christian values. You're a liar. Don't lie on my name. Don't come up here with your bullshit because you look stupid. Everything is recorded and everything is posted. Did you put up yesterday's live from this time, Dave?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So you can go watch that and see what was really said. See, even Josh is confirming it in the comments. So that's some bullshit.
Okay. Just keep in mind, Ziotrol is always way off. Way off on everything. And it is what it is.
It's just annoying.
All right, Chief, what do you got, Chief?
Hey, Dave. I just want to show you something. You know, I stumbled on a picture on Google. They keep talking about Hezbollah. And, you know, in Syria, there is a town called Malula. It's the only town left that speaks the language of Jesus Christ. And that village, during the civil war in Syria, it was attacked by ISIS. Can I put that picture up for you?
I don't know what the fuck it is, but yeah, go ahead.
All right, 1 second.
Where are you from again, Chief?
Lebanese American.
Okay.
You know what? This Christian antagonism for what? Guy, but from before, just reading the comments.
Okay, that picture shows the
Hey,
town
Chief,
of Malula.
I'm so sorry to cut you off. Just so you know, you're just a black screen for me. There's no photo there, sir.
All right, just let me see it. How about now?
Yes. Okay, it looks like somebody's saluting.
This is a soldier from Hezbollah in Lebanon that is saluting the statue of the Virgin Mary in Malula. Malula is the only town that speaks the language of Jesus Christ in Syria, Aramaic. And these people went from Lebanon all the way to Syria to fight and free the nuns that they were kidnapped by ISIS in Syria. And then on the other side, we see a picture of an Israeli soldier mocking the Virgin Mary and destroying the cross that Jesus Christ on it. And I seen a lot of more pictures where they went into the church and they cleaned up. And these are Shia Muslims. Like I want to ask all these people that comes up and talk about Hezbollah that. What do they think about that? What do you think about that? Why I would like to hear your opinion about it.
I'll let Bianca answer the question. Go ahead, B, if you want to answer. If not, I'll bring others up.
I don't want to talk about it. We did
Okay,
this for like
Bianca
weeks.
doesn't want to talk about it.
I could answer you.
Invictus is saying up, so I'm sure Invictus, you're not even in the queue. Termination, go ahead.
Yeah, Hezbollah is a terrorist organization supported by the Islamic Republic of Iran, created to keep Israel intact. And they're basically taking Iranian money and killing innocent people and creating a war that should never be there with Israel. And they're destroying the country of Lebanon. And the Lebanese people hate Hezbollah because they're basically the
I'm
IRGC in
Lebanese.
Hezbollah.
I'm Lebanese. I don't hate them. I think they're a resistant group that they freed my country after 25 years of occupation. And but my question was about the picture. My
You're a
question was
Hezbollah
about
supporter?
Where does the Hezbollah
I
funding come
am the resistance supporter. Hezbollah is not the only resistance in
Christian?
Lebanon.
You're Christian?
I'm not Christian. I'm a Muslim Shia.
Oh, so why are you talking to Doug? Good, I'm glad I didn't even engage with you over
Yeah,
this.
listen,
Oh my
this
God.
Hezbollah guy. I mean, a guy
you guys didn't answer
supporting
the question.
Hezbollah.
Holy Spirit.
Where do
I
you
asked-
get your support? You get it from
my
Iran,
question
right? You get your
was-
money from Iran.
my question
I'm an
was,
Iranian.
what do you
I don't
Okay,
wanna give-
termination. Stop, please. Okay. Go ahead, Chief. Your
my
question was.
my question was, what do you think about Hezbollah, the group that you call terrorist, going from Lebanon to Syria to free the nuns that they were kidnapped from ISIS?
Listen, Muslims kill Christians all the time.
Okay,
Listen,
wait. I'm so sorry, Bianca. So I was responding to something. You're here. Am I hearing this correctly? You're here saying Hezbollah, they're good, and they went to go free some nuns.
I mean, that's the factual. That's what happened. Not
That's
only
amazing. Okay, all right.
So yeah, the question was why, like, why run around the question and not answer on a factual thing that they did go fight in Malula and they did lose soldiers over there freeing the nuns, and after that cleaning up the mess that they left in the church and saluting the Virgin Mary.
Can I ask
While
you
on the
why
other
was
side-
Hezbollah? Oh wait, hold on.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you, Chief, and I apologize. I'm very ignorant on the Middle East.
Yeah.
Like I'm a dummy, right? But my impression or what I've been told about Hezbollah, their goal is to, I think, kill Jewish people in Israel.
Yes.
Why was their goal to save nuns? I think you said in Syria.
Yeah, well,
can say they're good people.
Termination. I'm talking to Chief, bro. Come on, termination. Go ahead, Chief.
Yeah, the question is who became first, the occupation of Lebanon or Hezbollah? Who came first?
Oh, honestly, once again, I was very honest with you. I said I'm ignorant, and the impression I have from my
I can give you
back up termination. Jeez, go ahead, Chief.
I can give you a backup story. The Hezbollah was formed in 1982.
No. I don't want to know the history. I'm sorry. I'm just
Yeah.
saying let's just do two parts then. The impression I have based off my friends is that Hezbollah, they want Jews dead. True or not true?
Not true.
Okay,
Not true, because
they're heroes. Yeah. They're heroes, and they went to go save nuns in Syria, correct?
Correct.
Okay, great. Okay, so Hezbollah, not so bad. Okay, guys.
Nope, not in my eyes.
Okay.
Guys are stupid.
Okay.
I'm sorry, Bianca. If you don't know, if you're not Lebanese, you didn't leave.
I don't need to be Lebanese. It's terrorism. You're trying to throw us a bone as Christians.
You know,
wait, are we not grateful that Hezbollah saved some nuns?
No.
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Are you sure?
If that story is true, I am grateful. Okay.
If they did it, they probably freaking took them to make them like brides or something. I don't know. I don't trust you guys. If you're a terrorist group, I don't trust you.
Well, somebody's freedom fighter is somebody's terrorist. If you are the
terrorist
occupier,
is a
the freedom fighter, the freedom fighter is the terrorist. And if you are
a terrorist,
all right, hold on, please. Luna has a question for you, Chief. Go ahead, Luna.
So if Hezbollah doesn't want to unalive Jews, why did they attack on October 8th?
because they attacked inside the Lebanese territory. You know, there is a Lebanese territory that are occupied.
No.
Yes,
October
yes, yes,
8th.
yes.
There
October
was
8th.
no, listen, there was a ceasefire, there was a peace treaty that was in
No, there
effect
was no
with
peace treaty.
Lebanon. Yes, there
Mm.
was. And
No, there
then
wasn't.
after October 7th, day after, which was October 8th,
Mhm.
Lebanon decided to shoot rockets towards
Mhm.
Israel.
Towards the Lebanese occupied territories, not Israel.
No, Israel, they did.
The
You are
Sheba farm.
lying. Now,
Luna,
Wait,
here's
so
what
it's
I'm gonna tell
occupied
you.
Lebanon? I thought it was
I'm not.
occupied Gaza. Okay, great.
Oh,
All right, so it's
no, that
occupied
was.
Lebanon.
Yep, there
I
is the
learned so
Sheba
much on this
farm.
app. It's incredible. Okay,
There is the Sheba farm, the Kafar Shuba Hills, and the 7 villages that have been occupied since the 1948.
Wow.
And when the Israeli withdrew from Lebanon, they withdrew from the majority of the land of Lebanon, and they kept the occupation in the Sheba farm, Kafar Shuba Hills, and the 7 villages. And Hezbollah, when they attacked on October 8th, they attacked the Israeli troops inside of the Lebanese territories.
Incredible. Luna, go ahead.
I just wanted to I know this guy is a liar, but one thing.
I mean, you can Google it.
Wait,
Simple,
hold on,
simple.
Chief. You have to let her talk, please. She let you talk,
Yeah.
sir. Thank you. Go ahead.
One thing he didn't lie about Hezbollah, which is a sect of a Shia religion. They do not unalive Christians. Bianca, I heard you say Muslims unalive Christians all the time. That's true. The ISIS, all those groups, Al Qaeda, like they do, but Shias don't hurt Christians.
So Hezbollah, they're pro Christian. I never knew that, to be honest.
Jesus Christ is our Messiah. Jesus Christ is our
Messiah means
Messiah.
something different for you. Don't try to do that.
The Virgin, the
Don't
Son
do
of
that.
Mary, Jesus, the Son of Mary. We believe that he will come back and we will follow him.
Okay.
One of our prophets that is going to come back. That we are going to follow him, but he is right about that.
I understand that, but he's trying to manipulate the conversation so that we can have some sort of common ground, so that I can accept his terrorist ideology, and that's annoying about this.
And then he comes up with the lie with the whole Hezbollah they don't want to unalive Jews. That's a lie. But he is right about. Because Shias because they're the minority within the religion, and Christians are minority. So these religions were always oppressed by the Sunnis. That's the reason why.
We're not oppressed by anybody. We're strong in Lebanon.
We are.
The Shia in Lebanon are strong. We're not oppressed by anybody. We don't. We don't.
Lebanon. They ruined Lebanon. What are you talking about? Stop.
You say that's your opinion. You're not Lebanese. I'm Lebanese. To me, they freed Lebanon from the occupation. That's what it is with me. We had 22 years of occupation. My village was occupied by Israeli troops. And thanks to Hezbollah, I'm able to go back to my village. What are you talking about?
Okay, Hezbollah terrorists who are trying to kill me and my children, so I actually don't care.
Hezbollah terrorists tried to kill you? When did they try to kill you?
When they shoot missiles over the country that I live in.
After they respond to missiles that were shot to Lebanon.
Care what they're responding to.
They also
unalived
a bunch of Drew kids, children that were playing in a playground. Don't you remember that?
That was the soccer field, right?
Yeah, but the UNIFIL ruled that that is an an Israeli missile that misfired, and that was proven.
See how you're not credible.
I'm not manipulating.
Can I say something?
Hold on 1 second. Everybody just hold on, please. Toka, what do you got, love?
Hi, Dave. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm great. How are you?
Me too. I'm fabulous. I'm glad to hear that. I just wanted to chime in real quick when I hear the word never. That really irritates me. The Shias would never killed Christians. Yes, they did. When the Ayatollah took over, the day after, tens of thousands of Christians and Jews were unalived that day. And when they're in the minority, yes, they do unalive Christians and Jews and whoever else they deem necessary. I don't know, little girls that don't have their hijab on right and things like that. So he's not being, and the other lady was spot on. Yes, they ruined Lebanon. And Lebanon was a Christian country and it was thriving and beautiful at one time. And then, a certain group of people came in and took over and now it's a shithole.
It seems like Luna. Hold on one second. Luna was pushing back on them killing Christians, I believe. Is that correct, Luna?
Yes. So tell me when they killed unalived Christians.
I could answer that.
Date?
Hold on, Invictus, not your conversation right now. Toka, do you want to respond to that?
Well, the one incident that I brought up was after the Ayatollah came into power.
I have one.
Are you
more
talking about in
instance.
Iran or in Lebanon, guys?
In Lebanon. In Iran. When you're saying
Oh, okay. No, but we're talking about Lebanon.
I understand. Kids do unalive
In Lebanon,
Christians.
they did kill Hezbollah killed many Christians. If you read Brigitte
When?
Gabriel's book, excuse me, I'm speaking. If you read Brigitte Gabriel's book, she's a Christian Lebanese who had to be rescued with her mother, brought to Israel, and now she's a big speaker in the United States. I forgot the name of her organization. She, in her book, documents the civil war that was happening within Lebanon and in southern Lebanon, how they were killing Christians in mass. So they were killing many Christians.
Can you
I
name
also
one?
want to add real quick to Chief Federico, who's he's from Lebanon. He's Shia Muslim, and he's appealing to his identity as if it's some kind of.
The question was when did they kill Christians? That's the question.
I'm answering that.
Thank you,
Dave. I'm going to answer that right away. So pre-Hezbollah, Lebanese Shia Muslims attacked a Christian village inside southern Lebanon called Ain Ibl in southern Lebanon, and they did a pogrom there in 1920. Around the time of the French Mandate, before the French Mandate was official. So in that time, more than 100 years ago, they perpetrated a massacre. Now, of course, he's not going to say that because he's a Shia Muslim and he's painting this narrative that Muslims are these kind, honorable people who want only the well-being of Christian minorities and that they're the protectors and knights in shining armor that protect Christians under the enlightened rule of Islam. This is a thing that they say time and time again.
Enough.
Yeah.
But hold on, I got something else to push back on where he lied about.
Enough. Go ahead, Luna.
Okay, it does say so. In 2006 they assassinated. It was a targeted political assassination. There was a violent clashes going on in 2006. So I guess it did happen.
Okay.
I don't understand. What happened in 2006? 2006, there was a war between Lebanon and Israel.
Okay, I have no clue what the fuck is going on, and I'm distracted by something right now. So can we stop that nonsense? It seems like we were very confused on what happened and what did not. Yeah, I don't know. Did they kill Christians? Yes or no? Why are you mad you're not connecting, love?
Let's go back to America. Let's
Go
talk
ahead.
about America. So, I was listening to bits and pieces. Can you invite me or something when you go live? Because I missed the beginning and I came in hearing everybody saying they believed that Charlie was unalive with a gun and all this stuff. And saying that the prosecutor, there was a clerical mistake, under oath, a clerical mistake. What are we saying? Then where's the redaction? What's happening here?
Yeah, and to be honest, whenever there was one person that came up here, two of them were saying a whole bunch of shit. One sounded better than the other, but I couldn't respond because I was in the middle of like four different things. So that's when I dropped everybody. I gotta figure out what the fuck this dude's problem is. Invictus, what is your problem, bro?
Well, I requested up because I had something to push back on what the guy was saying.
I got you.
Everything was a lie. You let him go on, and I couldn't respond to him properly.
You lied about me.
I'm not a fucking what's his name, Daniel Dale or whatever with CNN. I don't fact check fucking everybody, especially if I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that dude's talking about. And point blank, I don't give a fuck.
Good.
Okay,
And
so go ahead.
I'll give you credit. Like when you say you don't know about the Middle East, that's fine. I appreciate your honesty about these things. You know, I'm not saying I'm this big know-it-all either, but I like to fact check people. There's a lot of Arabs on this.
Yeah, but
app
you're
that
very
are
long-winded
lying over
and
over.
boring at times. You're very long-winded and boring.
This is not boring. He said that
No,
Hezbollah had no plan.
I'm telling you. I want everybody talking 30 seconds, next person responds. You slow things down.
All right, bro. I'll admit I'm not the most economical with words, but I think there's a lot that'll disagree with you in thinking I'm boring. I don't
you
think
boring as fuck. Shut up.
Yeah, and you lied. And you lied about me, and you said something that I didn't say.
I didn't lie.
You did,
Not
because
once.
because Josh came up here and said there's no such thing as Judeo-Christian values, and then I defended the Christian values of the United States, and you lied and said I said there's no such thing as Judeo-Christian values, and said it was only Christian.
And
So
more
you
importantly,
lied.
Josh is saying that Bianca's version is correct. Just so you know, he was saying in the chat as she was responding, saying it's true.
Wait, so you think there is Judeo-Christian values?
Obviously. So you lied
Oh,
about
then
what
my bad. I misheard, and then I mischaracterized your position.
Okay, but you're mishearing too often. That's the problem. You're mishearing too often. You're sitting there siding with people saying there's so much disinformation, and then you come up here and I give you the mic. I give you the mic and say, give me a list of where there's disinformation, and you did 3 different things and failed all 3 times.
No, the guy you had up there, he was spreading misinformation and disinformation.
No problem. But I had Luna up here. I had multiple. Wait, I'm sorry. I had multiple people up here as opposition to him, and whatever they said, I don't know who was right, who was wrong. Don't really care.
Yeah, he lied through his teeth, Dave,
Jackie
about
wanted me.
not wanting to mass unalive Jews. That guy was a liar.
Okay.
So Nasrallah, the former
Yeah, but I don't care. We're moving on
Hezbollah.
from that. We're on to Cincinnati.
Okay,
Go
never
ahead.
mind.
No,
It was about that. It was about that. Jackie wanted me to clarify that he also lied, and he said Hezbollah freed nuns, and it wasn't Hezbollah. It was just like a Muslim group, but it wasn't Hezbollah. So, anyways, I just wanted to go back to the Charlie thing. I don't understand why people are making things up now. Like, I don't get that. Like it was a clerical mistake. Like, I don't understand. None of that makes sense. Also, I don't know if I told you. Do you know that I went back and watched bits and pieces of Lance Twiggs's interrogation? And do you know that the way that their relation... Listen to how weird this is. He says that they got together because he moved in, they became roommates, and within 3 months, they started having a romantic relationship. And so then the person asks them, did you guys ever talk about politics in terms of trans rights? And he said, no, we never talked about it.
Did they ask about Charlie Kirk specifically? Like, did he ever talk about?
I think he said no. I have to go back.
Yeah,
I don't
he did
remember
say
that. Yeah. So then it's so interesting then, because later on it turns out, or right when he committed the crime, apparently he was sending him like loads and loads and loads of these political commentary. So you're saying you're in this man's guts. Okay, I'm sorry to be crude. Okay, you're probably his first trans person. And then no, but you've never spoken about politics, and then one day he wakes up, goes and allegedly offs, one of the greatest speakers of our time, and then that's when he has something to say about politics. That's when, and then never again says anything else. You have no questions for him? This is all a lie. I'm telling you right now, Tyler Robinson was hunted. He was groomed by this Lance Twiggs guy. That's my theory. He was groomed by him. Lance is a part of some, I don't know, MK Ultra type weird shit. And he was going to be the fall guy. And he is going to be the fall guy.
Okay. Truth, what do you got?
Yeah, I just wanted to go off. Hi, Dave. How are you doing?
Great. How about
Hi,
you?
Bianca. Hi, well, you mad? Yeah, I mean, like, it doesn't make sense, his text messages. I mean, if you literally got someone from such an angle from so far, you hit your target, right? And you're literally gonna talk about fucking politics. Like, you're gonna be like, holy shit, I hit him. Like, it's gonna be something where you're gonna be in shock. You're not gonna go like, oh yeah, now I feel it's the right time to talk about politics. Second of all, if anyone believes that some guy went on top of a roof, literally hit someone in the jugular vein, and then all of a sudden, like, we're supposed to believe that shit, that's bullshit. There's no way. Even if you, like, the best sniper with that precision, not a fucking hope. So, like, no offense, but I don't know how people can buy that bullshit.
I'm going to be honest. I think what I have to start doing is if you talk for 31 seconds or longer, I just block you. I might have to start doing that. Because if you remember, whenever I started off with the, can you do me a favor? And they would say, yeah, sure. I would say, can you block me? I would just drop them. Now I'm just blocking them. I just lectured that numbnut Zyotro. Okay, and then I'll put a timer. Unfucking believable. I mean, come on. Bow hunters take those shots with recurve bows? I don't even know what the fuck you're saying, Josie. I have no clue. What does a bow hunter have to do with the Charlie Kirk alleged shooting? Come on. Come on. Here we go.
Hi, Dave.
What's going on?
Start the timer because I don't want to go
No,
over
no,
30
you're fine.
seconds.
No.
Okay.
How's
I
everything?
just saw you. It's good. How's everything with you?
Good.
What's been going on with you?
Just defending Donald Trump and remembering,
That's
back
a
to the good
full-time
old
job.
rem,
That's a
and
full-time
not
job.
really.
No, it is.
Remembering back to the good old days when you were in my broadcast screaming at the top of your lungs that Donald Trump would never ever win.
He's such an asshole.
That's your
Ugh.
president. Show some
No,
respect.
I'm not. No, I'm really not. And like Charlie Kirk, I don't care about him either. I don't care that Lindsey Graham is gone. I don't care.
That's rude.
I know it's really not.
Would you like to
Dave,
say
it's really not,
okay?
because how many MAGA would be if Joe Biden died? It would be sad. None of them. So come on, let's be fair.
Well, to be fair, some MAGA things Joe Biden already did.
He's not. You think Mitch McConnell's dead?
What are you talking about? Mitch McConnell looked great. Did you not see that
No,
photo?
come on, Dave. No, I don't think that's him.
I don't know.
I just saw you on, and I know you sometimes like different hours, like 1 a.m, but I saw you on now, so I figured I'd catch you and just say hi.
Hi. Would you like to say something nice about Lindsey Graham?
I mean, I don't
He's a
feel
dead
either
man.
way about him. I mean, I'm sorry. That's very sad, and no, I don't.
Really?
No. Yeah,
That's
I
rude.
mean, you know what though?
Listen,
Joe
he
Biden
served
and
this
Lindsey
country.
Graham were good friends. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He did.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not happy and I'm not sad. It is what it is. I don't know. How do you feel about it?
how did I feel about him when he was a senator?
I
He
mean,
was a
yeah,
senator for I think decades,
yeah, a long
and
time.
he was good for about 3 minutes and 47 seconds. And when
Really?
I say that, if you go back and watch, and I saw the clip
Mm-hmm.
last night, and it
Yeah.
was the 3 minute and 47 second speech he gave talking about Brett Kavanaugh and flipping the
Yeah.
fuck out.
Oh,
So that is his best 3 minutes in however many years he was in office. To be honest,
yeah.
I was not a Lindsey Graham fan.
I think Joe Biden and him were good friends.
They were. Cory
I
Booker
think
put
they,
out a nice video about him.
yeah, I'm sure they will. I mean, I'm sure Joe Biden's probably upset his friend died.
I mean,
It's very, yeah, that's kind of sad.
do you think
But
Joe Biden really remembers who Lindsey Graham is?
yes, Joe Biden doesn't have
Really?
dementia. My mom had dementia. Joe Biden doesn't have dementia.
Really?
No, he doesn't have dementia. No, he does not. He
Have
does
you ever
not.
seen a grown ass man shake hands with the air?
No.
No.
Nobody in my mom's home did that either, though. So when you ask if I've ever, no, nobody there ever did anything like that either. Most of them just kind of sat there and were just in their own little world.
I just want to say this. Trump put out a tweet or a truth post saying that he's going to address the nation Thursday at 9 p.m.
Why?
Uh, I don't know officially why or what
Okay.
the reason is,
Okay.
but apparently it's to talk about the 2020 election.
What?
Exactly. And
Stop it.
that's what has been told.
Stop it. Don't you think that's kind of silly?
I think it's very silly. And
No,
this
he didn't
bothers
say.
me
I
about
didn't
Trump.
hear the. Wait a minute.
I'm
Trump
telling he put out a statement that he's speaking to the nation Thursday 9 p.m.
about the 2020 election.
No, he did not say why.
Oh,
Okay. Somebody sent me a message. I thought it was a joke.
I think it is a joke.
Okay, but then I don't know who reported it, if it was Axios or Wall Street Journal. Somebody put it out that the same thing about the 2020 election, that there were foreign countries interfering in the election.
I think he should just shut up and just stop. Enough. It's over with. It's 6 years. Stop. He can't. Oh God. I hope he doesn't do that.
Will you tune in?
I mean, I might tune in to see if what you're saying is true, but could I sit and listen to Trump for a long time? No, he grates on my nerves after 5 minutes. But if he wants to get on TV and talk about that, make an ass out of himself, yeah, maybe I should watch. Because you know what? It's always entertaining to watch him. I mean, he's
Now,
just. Oh, I hope he doesn't do something stupid like that. Are you
God,
gonna watch?
yeah, of course I'll watch. Anytime my president speaks, I'm gonna
Oh,
fucking tune in.
Ugh.
What?
I hope he doesn't do that. I think he would look incredibly ridiculous. I think the left would laugh at him. The only one that defend him MAGA would defend that it was okay that he got up and talked about the 2020 election.
Well, I'm not going to defend it, to be fair. I think
Yeah.
it's asinine. And whenever the reason why I ask somebody, what the fuck is this about, or sending a screenshot.
I don't know if I believe that though. If I'm going to
Okay,
be honest,
no problem. No problem. Don't believe it.
I don't think, Dave, I don't think he's that far gone that he would do something like that.
Okay.
I
But
don't think so. I can't see him doing that.
whenever I first saw the post, I'm like, fuck, what is he doing?
I don't think it. I
Okay,
don't
hold on,
believe
hold
that.
on. I thought it was going to be we're going and putting boots on the ground, in in the Middle East. I thought that was going to be it. Honestly, I'd much rather listen to him talk about the 2020 election than him say I'm putting boots on the ground.
True.
Now, should he waste a primetime address talking about an election that was almost 6 years ago? That doesn't make sense.
No, it doesn't make much sense to me either. But now that you said it, I'm going to look it up and see if it's true. I hope you're wrong, though. I hope he doesn't do something like that. I hope he just, I don't know. I hope he
Well,
doesn't
can I
do that.
ask? Let's just say hypothetically, there is hardcore, no doubt proof that China or Russia or whomever interfered in the 2020 election. Do you want to hear about that?
I guess my question is, how come it's did they not interfere in any other ones, or it was just that one? Because that sounds a little ridiculous. They only did it in that one.
Okay, just say it's just one. Would you want to know, as an American citizen, that
I'd want to know from somebody. I think I want to know from somebody that I can trust. I don't trust Trump when he says stuff like that. I don't believe anything he says because he lies about everything that comes out of his mouth. If it was a legitimate, reliable source, that's one thing, but Trump ain't legitimate or reliable. I wouldn't believe him anyway.
What about if it's Maduro confessing to the U.S. government that he did some fucked up shit?
I just want to know what he did and how vast could you have done it that you had the power to steal an election. Come on, that's a pretty big haul for somebody to try to do. Do you not agree?
I guess we're gonna find out Thursday at 9 p.m.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
So what happens if he has hardcore proof that a foreign nation?
I don't believe he does. I don't believe anything he says. So you'd have to get somebody else to tell me.
Okay. What about if he has Kash Patel to his left and Blanche to his right?
Absolutely not. No, absolutely not.
So you don't believe anything?
No right wing, no nothing. Get somebody who's down the middle to do it. No Trumpies and no. I'm going to look that up, Dave, because I'm going to look that up.
Okay, so if Trump came out and said today is Monday, would you believe him?
If Trump came on Thursday and said it's Monday?
No, if he came out right now and said it's Monday.
Yeah, because I know for a fact it is Monday.
Okay, good.
Yes, because I know that.
But you would have to double check just to make sure.
No, I know it's Monday. I don't have to double check.
Okay.
No, I don't have to double check.
What are you going to do knowing that there will never, ever be another Democrat in the White House?
That but that's not true.
I mean,
you truly, really know that's not true.
Yes.
No, nah.
Especially after Trump puts it out there that we really won the 2020 election, and the reason why he's doing it is he wants to force the Republicans to take a vote on the Save America Act. That's why he's doing it, I assume.
But they don't have the vote, so it doesn't matter.
Well, that's about to fucking change.
I truly, Dave, I think that, I don't know. I see a lot of support for him going away for him. There was a girl on the Lives, Maverick, and me and her used to go at it and go at odds. She's totally done a conversion. She despises Trump now.
Well, she was never no. She was never a Republican. I'm a Republican. I can criticize Donald Trump.
Yeah,
does that
she
mean
was MAGA,
okay,
and there's a difference.
Problem. Okay, no problem. But that does not mean I'm going to start voting for the Democrats.
I don't know that she is either. I asked her, we had talked, and I said, what? And I asked her about the election. What do you think about the 2020 election? She's like, I was there. And she just said it wasn't stolen. And but she also said with MAGA, she said, Wendy, she also said they hear different than you do. She's like, they really hear different than you do. I'm like, you can't hear different than I do. We all hear the same thing. So there was some interesting, talk we had because I had some questions about it.
All right, well, get her ass in here. And bottom line is, there's no Republican that you could be upset with Trump, but you're not all of a sudden going to be a Democrat.
No, I don't know. She's not a Democrat.
Okay.
Oh, no. She never said. I don't know if she would. I don't think she would ever vote for a Democrat. She's just not MAGA anymore. And there's a big difference. Do you know what I mean?
No, I'm with you. All right, Pharmacy. I love you. I'm ending this live. I appreciate you, baby. Pharmacy, everybody. Listen, I'll be back at 11 p.m. or 1 a.m. Don't know which one. But we'll figure it out. All right? So I appreciate you all, and I will talk to you guys later on.